you all were in a city, and you realized that its inhabitants ranged from completely unfazed by the plague, and some of them were highly infected. As you could tell by, sheer observation.
He saw it.
Alright, so you all slept for the night, and now you have to decide what you're going to do. If there's any supplies you need to pick up.
I'm gonna go down there, get some food, and fill up my water skin with something. With a drink.
Something.
Yeah, with something.
Should really probably pick up rations. I don't think any of us have rations.
Probably not.
We've been traveling and foraging. We might want rations.
Okay.
I can go pick them up.
You've been foraging?
I don't
I'm pretty sure
think we've
Zan
met
foraged for
I
most
foraged
people.
myself.
Yeah, you foraged for yourself. Everybody else relied on Zan.
At the time, I was alone.
Wait,
so.
are you Dungeon Master?
Yeah.
Cool. I thought you were.
No, I usually
this
am,
time.
but not this campaign. The next campaign, I will be. I'm still working on that story.
Ryan's
So-
the only person that can prove he can
So
save
how
himself.
about roaming around the city? He's going down to get some food and get some water.
No, I don't want water. I want like a coffee or something.
You can put whatever you want in your water skin.
Okay.
You just have to pay for it.
Okay, I can pay for it.
Okay.
I still have my water skin.
Be civil, Ryan.
I walk. I notice him. I don't say anything to him yet. I'm in like, I guess you're going in a store, right?
No, we're in a hotel.
Yeah, you're currently in an inn.
Okay.
You all vaguely know each other because
Okay.
in all
Let's
reality.
say I stayed at the hotel too.
Mhm.
Guess I'm down in the lobby.
Oh, that's the Lugia
I
one.
see him. I see him in the corner of my eye. He catches my eye. I'm still new in town, so I
So are
think, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that
I think
he's
you're the
probably
one that
from
isn't.
here. So I think that he's probably from here. I walk up to him and I ask him where this place is. I don't know.
You're in Fayville.
Fable?
That's the
Okay.
name of the city.
Okay. I ask him like
Him who,
where
I'm
this
sorry.
place is. Huh?
Him who? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Me.
Okay. I wanted to clarify. I'm like, wait a minute. I got confused.
I ask him where this is, and
Oh, he's a tiefling. Well, in this town, it won't matter much.
No, because it's
and I
called
guess
Fayville
he
for a reason.
replies he's probably just stayed the night, and he probably doesn't know.
Of all the cities to start in, this is probably the best city for him to have started in.
I'm thinking about being rude to him or just.
It was driving me crazy.
It's okay.
What?
Nothing.
He's being a goob. It's okay.
Is it on me now? I didn't know what we were doing.
Oh,
Right now it's
pretty
open.
much everybody's just traveling town, doing whatever.
So
I'm
I
not.
ask him where this place is, and
What are you
he
doing?
replies
I don't
that
know.
he doesn't know. He's just stayed the
Sleeping.
night.
No, I'm not gonna reply like that. I'm gonna think of something.
Okay.
I'm going to think of something funny. Should I be rude? Just ignore him talking a different language. I talk in Sylvan and talk to you, and say, "Who are you?"
Do you speak Sylvan?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I replied back in Sylvan. Can I make up a name? Because I forgot
Yeah.
to play it. Okay.
Yep.
My name is.
Just make sure you keep with it the whole time.
Okay.
Where are they talking? Can my character's starting point be nearby eavesdropping on this conversation?
Mhm.
So I have two people I don't know. Someone that's eavesdropping and someone's going to talk to me in Sylvan.
I'm sorry.
I'm tempted to say I fly up to the dragonborn. I mean, he is a dragon.
You see Zan's at a table.
Can my
with
name
her
be
lady.
Eldrick? Eldrick?
Mhm.
Eldrick. My name is Eldrick. I asked
tell-
your name.
I say that is not. I do not have to tell you that information, but we are not from around here. We are here traveling, looking for a place.
Zan at this point
I
is being
reply-
totally racist against
I
Dallas.
reply, what kind of place that you're looking for? Maybe I have noticed it.
Um,
As I am too on a journey.
You will have to talk to someone else about that.
Again, being racist about elves.
And I go back to what I'm doing.
You're a silver dragonborn, right?
Yes, sir.
Is he obviously a druid? Because Dan doesn't like healing. Zan would be like, hey, there's a healer.
I mean, he's...
Yes.
I don't know. It depends on what he's wearing, I'm assuming. I
What
mean,
are
he's
you
wearing
wearing?
leather armor, but he's also a tiefling.
I know, but
Yes, the wolf's gonna be
I mean, I think you chose the thorns that I said,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, he's wearing thorns because he chose the cantrip that I like.
did he really? Nice. Alright, so you see a half elf in
I'm
the
going to
corner,
start calling him Karama.
and she calls up to
So
you.
I guess I just walk away from him because he didn't really answer. So.
She kind of motions for you to come talk to her. There's a large wolf laying by her feet.
She's a half elf.
Who?
The person
The
motioning.
person motioning
Oh.
to you. And she motions for you to have a seat.
I'll sit down. I sit down in the lobby.
And she didn't listen to your whole conversation, so she knows you speak Sylvan.
Yep.
So that's what she's going to talk to you in.
Okay.
And she says, hello, my name is Zan.
I reply, hello, my name is Audrey.
This is Elstenar, but most people call her Lady. I'm sorry for my friend. He can be quite rude.
That is fine.
I heard you were on a journey.
Yes, I am.
What is your journey for?
My journey is wherever it takes me.
My group could use some assistance.
Well, if your group does not have a healer, I can be helpful.
We have semi-healers. I have some healing spells, but they're extremely limited.
Okay. I mean, if you're fine, if we do go into battle, I will be in the background to heal any of you. I do have an escape group if the group is down too much, and the health level, or not level, the HP is lower. I think it's a spell.
I think.
Yeah, I have a
Oh my goodness. 12-year-olds more popular than I am.
Actually, that was probably my fault.
Oh wait! Oh, you invited me to the group?
That's all I did was invite both of them into the group.
Poor kid, I'm sorry.
Jeez. Okay.
Our groups go crazy like that, just a warning.
That's fine.
That's why I keep
I
my
then-
phone muted during the.
I do have a spell called Fog Cloud. If your group HP is lower, I can use it, and I can.
I'm gonna get you.
We can retreat, and I also have a spell called Cure Wounds. Like I said, since I am a healer, I do have some healing spells to help you guys.
It exceeds my 2. So you're more than welcome.
Okay.
We're going to the Great Rift to end, hopefully, the Goroth Plague.
Okay. Can you introduce myself to your group?
I will when they all arrive.
Okay.
All right.
So my character's about to. I was listening still. You know. All right. I approach. What's that location you just said? Great Rift.
The Great Rift,
The Great Rift.
it's pretty far south.
All right. So I'm approaching. I overheard the conversation. You guys are heading south. Room for one more.
It's always welcome.
Okay, let's go. We shall wait for your friends. I was eavesdropping.
This is why I like dragons.
She pretty much says, I'm pretty sure my comrades are getting things from the store before we leave on our journey again.
Who's?
At which case, I then fly back in just carrying pounds of meat. And by pounds, I do mean pounds. I'm like carrying a full steer.
Dan looks at you. And you see her start moving stuff from one bag to a smaller backpack. And she opens the bigger bag and holds it out to you.
Put the steer in,
He completely engulfs it, and she puts it in.
and then I look at the dragonborn.
Is this the handbook?
Yes.
Can I see it real quick?
Mm-hmm.
So So I look at the
Yeah, I
Dragonborn,
have one too.
and in Draconic, while offering him my water skin, I ask, "Would you like a swig?"
Zan just looks. Did you refill? She's just seen the water skin.
I refilled it the last time we were at her bar, and I've never touched it since.
Okay, so I'm looking at your water skin, you know.
Oh, but
all
it's his size.
Skeptical.
No. This is a medium size.
Oh,
He has a
okay.
medium
Of what's
size.
in it.
You have
I'm
a tiny
draconian,
butterfly handing
you know.
this.
And I spoke to you in Draconic.
So
you
for
see
one-
this tiny little butterfly holding a bag bigger than she is,
So for one, I'm just confused.
and just came in carrying a steer.
You're speaking Draconian, so for one thing, I'm taken aback. Impressive.
Look cool each other.
You speak my tongue. Impressive. I
Worship a dra-
I am.
I worship a dragon deity.
However, as you are a stranger, it cannot be trusted. I have my own water. I appreciate your gift. Take
All right.
some from mine. Could have been poisoned. I don't know you.
I then take a swig.
Oh, I just want to tell you that I also have purified food and drink.
What is it, a con?
It's a con.
Okay, I'm taking a swig.
4.
Woo! An 8.
Yeah, you failed that.
This is 4.
Plus 4.
Oh.
Do I have to roll for mine too?
No, yours is water.
His isn't.
Wait,
Oh.
do they have alcohol there?
Mine's alcohol.
His is alcohol.
See? Look at this guy trying to roofie me. I'm glad.
To be fair, I didn't root for you. I straight up said swig.
He offered you some fairly expensive alcohol.
Well, I offered you the good shit.
That's okay. I'm just
And the swig to me is enough to knock my ass on the ground.
Here you go. What he has in his water skin would be a delicacy where you currently are. Because it's from the far north, and you're pretty far south.
I was like, whatever.
What page was? I found it.
Fall flat on my ass.
And Zan tells you all to discuss whether you want to follow the road, or she heard a tip that someone who else also survived the city had been traveling to a city to the east.
Am I 2 with you guys?
Oh yeah, why you guys are all
Hey.
doing all that? Go walk.
Is your bag still open from when you put shit in it?
You mean the whole cattle?
That's what I'm talking about. Because you guys are including me, and I am a respectful person. I just at the exact same time I throw in 2 torches, 2 days worth of rations, nod my head at you, letting you know that's my
Contribution.
yeah. We're here. We're even.
I like this.
She tells the butterfly, watch the bag. I have business to discuss.
I then sit on the bag.
Do we go east to find the survivor of the city that was destroyed, or to the Great Rift Strait?
What do you guys think?
I don't really care.
Find a survivor or go straight?
Well, there was a bunch of survivors in the town.
But we may find another one.
Yeah, but I'm going whenever. I'll go.
She also
wherever.
tells you that the survivor's name she'll get in a minute.
Yeah. So should we go and try and find another survivor from a town that was destroyed by Bowser? Or...
Oh, Bowser's the giant beast.
Is it that tree giant I saw one day? Or no?
But it's
Sort of.
it's the giant that the tree giant is representing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
the,
I named Bowser.
It's the one she said you cannot turn into.
Or do we just go straight to try and kill the guy who found Bowser and kidnap Bowser?
I kind of want to fight.
Well, there's going to be fighting either way. I guarantee it.
Well, do we want revenge?
I always want revenge. I want to kill the guy who kidnapped Bowser.
So I'll go whatever way you guys go.
Yeah, I'm new to group, so I don't really care.
What do you think?
I have said nothing and will say nothing. I am observing the conversation and going to follow the flow of it.
I bet your character is just like this.
I was like, the conversation is find survivors or just leave the survivors alone.
Find a survivor who may have more information, or
My quest is my own and does not concern either, therefore I do not care.
you're just in for the
I've just heard
Adventure.
the roads from here on out are dangerous.
yes, they are.
And I'm looking for a stead hardy.
Oh, I have 5 days of rations.
Okay. Well, we've been on the road for at least 3 of those, so...
Zan's not coming back to y'all decide, by the way. It's just like listening from afar. Like, I'm not part of that.
Okay, well then, okay. So I'm gonna assume we've been sitting here for 45 minutes now discussing in which direction we're gonna go.
And she'd be okay with that because she owns a tavern that sells alcohol to other taverns. So she's discussing this.
My draconian has grown impatient. He just goes, if one leads, the others will follow, and begins trekking it towards the south.
To be fair, just so you know, I don't follow. I leave the party.
I mean, if everybody follows me, cool. If not, I'm heading south apparently. Missing out on 2 torches.
The last time I left the party, I almost died. You don't split the party, but I do.
That was one of our directions, right? South towards the Great Rift?
Yeah.
That's...
Or we go east and find the survivor, then go south. Essentially, do we make a side
no,
quest?
I want to go... I picked that direction because that's the one that...
The most direct route?
Well, you guys seemed more like you guys seemed kind of heartfelt about getting revenge. You know?
Mm-hmm. I want to kill this guy.
It seems like something...
Mind you, the person who hired us doesn't want us to kill this guy.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah. She wants to kill the creatures that he found,
Yeah.
She has
but
a
not
vendetta.
not kill him.
Oh.
I have a vendetta against him
Me too.
for kidnapping a baby.
Which, as far as I know, means that I'm following you on your vendetta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, except I started heading east because I was impatient.
You see Xan
South or
return,
east?
place some gold in her pocket, and you see her hand a messenger and a letter. Hagana. That was her survivor's name.
Oh, now I have to go to the survivor.
Because you know her name?
Yeah, like the survivor's name, I have to go that way. So I tell you guys I'm going that way. You can follow me or not, but I'm going east to find the other survivor. As much as I want to kill the other person, I will find that other person and kill him. But I have another side mission, and this requires my side mission.
Okay, I follow you. You saved my life and stopped the plague on me, so...
So it's up to you guys if you want to follow me or
I
not.
feel
Or
like
if you want to split the
one water
party.
skin with water and the other one with coffee.
I slowed my pace until you guys caught up.
I'm like, hey, I'm going east, bye! But because I fly 40 feet, so I can easily catch up to you. And I'm just going to be like, start going east.
I'm just like, this draconian speaking butterfly, what is this shit?
Dragon deities, man, dragon deities.
Xan just kind of stands in the crossroad. If y'all split, I'm going with the smaller party.
I'm following the butterfly.
Yeah, I'm going east. He's following me.
I'm on him.
You're
Which way are
following
you
me.
going?
Okay.
South or east?
You going south or east? Originally, he was going to go south because that was where the vendetta was, but then I found out who the survivor's name was, and so I was like, nope, I'm going east.
Okay. I'll just follow you.
You're gonna go east too. So we're all going east to find the survivor.
Okay. As you travel east, you notice that although it's still fairly early morning, it's getting really dark.
Dancing lights.
I have dark vision. So does he.
Yeah, you two.
You
have
do
dancing
find that
lights.
unusual though. It's
I
like
can't see
11
in the
at
dark.
night, 11 in the morning,
But I have a
and
spell
it looks more like
that
9
just
at
casts a bunch of balls of light that just kind of float around me.
But I can see in dark.
Oh, you have dark vision?
No, I was asking. You
I
said that
do.
like I could.
No,
I do.
these two can.
Oh, you said those? I thought you said these two. That's why I was like, no, I shouldn't.
No,
Okay,
you
I
don't
know.
have it. You have resistance to cold damage. You have a breath weapon.
Yay.
That's
That's why I was here. I was reading.
yeah,
it wrong.
but you don't have dark vision.
I thought you pointed at me.
No, these two. The elf does and the tiefling
Do
does.
your lights help
Half
me, or
elf
do
does.
I need my own torch?
You'll be able to see my lights, so
Oh,
that it gives
and-
off enough light that you'd be able to see.
And we have 2
Yeah.
torches and a...
Plus, I can make it fly around the party in general.
I'm making my pace closer to his because he has light.
Yeah, you
Two
can move that
meters.
fast. Like, can you move that fast? Yes, you can.
I have
The
40.
tiefling can't.
Yeah, he has 40. He can walk as fast as I can fly.
The tiefling cannot.
Yeah. Or I could just slow myself down.
Xan would travel with the slowest traveler.
Yeah, I can always slow myself down, especially going into the dark. I most likely would. So it's not like I have to travel 40 feet. That's just as fast as I can go.
As you travel further, it gets darker, but again, you find this really odd because it's still supposed to be morning and it's getting dark.
Someone summoned Shenron.
You see Xan starting to be uneasy, and she starts going further off to the south, to the side of the road, and stealthing her way through instead.
Do we see the sun or anything? Or-
No.
Someone summoned Shenron, I'm telling you.
I have no idea what that is.
Dragon Ball.
No, don't want.
Ah.
You all travel for about 3 hours, and you realize that now your road has disappeared, and it's now a swamp-like area.
Oh no. No, not more of those. No. I
You hear a river nearby, and you see lights shimmering from the area of the river.
That's all.
Go towards the light.
Yeah.
Or do we follow every clairvoyant person and not go towards the light?
Could the light be dangerous?
Can I do a history check on
Could
the
be
area?
dangerous or it could be
Yes.
good.
I want to do that. I want to history check the area.
Okay, roll a d20 and add your history.
So this one,
Yeah.
Thank you.
19 plus my history is +2.
So 21. Are you proficient in it?
No.
No. So 21.
20. Oh wait, it is the check one.
So proficiency. So you should also get another +2 from the proficiency, right?
That's where I forgot to write +4. All those should be.
Oh,
So
so
your
+4. So
intelligence-
23.
Yeah.
So 23.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so through your years, you've heard of a traveling forest. It's always dark, and it's called Time Lost. There's supposed to be a Time Mage that lives within.
That sounds sketchy as shite.
Time
You're
mages
the-
are always good.
You're,
Yeah,
the,
dude, time
you're the
is-
only one that knows that.
I'm the only one that knows
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you have
Unless
to
you share it with
I,
us.
I explain my knowledge of the area because I'm trying to forewarn of impending danger that we might be stumbling upon.
I think
Time mages are always sketchy.
You hear Zan's voice from the forest. I'm well aware with the Lost Forest. I hate it here, and this is why I specialize against plants.
Is he talking in any kind of language? Or just common?
Probably common.
Yeah, Zan's speaking to Colin.
Who's
Zan's speaking
Zan?
That's the person who hired us.
Oh,
She's the
cool.
half elf.
Okay.
Yeah, the wolf travels with her.
Is she hot?
She is married and has like
She has-
50 children.
She is married and has 4 children, but she is still
She
rather
also
young.
married a
Yeah, another-
dwarf. Huh?
Do you have another?
I have one that's by my
She's
counter
5
if you
feet
want.
tall, weighs 90 pounds, and battle scarred.
I'm marrying her. Okay, so no, I'm just playing.
Where is it?
Behind my counter.
What are you guys doing about this?
I've been looking for this. Can I look the area for poison?
Yes.
Yes. Been looking for poison kind of random.
I can produce a
Plus
lot
your
of
nature.
flames and try and burn down the forest.
Plus your
I
nature.
said what?
I could produce a lot of fire and try and burn down the
Wait,
forest.
is it in here?
No, it should be on
So
that white
you
counter
find an
behind you.
ingestible poison,
I don't think you
Down on the shelf.
which means you have to
I
have
think
someone
that has all
ingest it,
kinds
but
of
it is a poison.
implications.
It always does.
Can I put it in?
Mind you, my god is a fire dragon,
Okay.
so burning things is my nature.
And I don't like burning.
But I want to be
Yeah, you're
self-controlled.
cold.
I don't want the other party to know.
I like burning.
Okay.
The two of us together make water.
Roll a survival check.
Well, that means we can put it out.
I mean, I could also light my
Roll
my
stealth
swords on
and then a
fire
survival.
now.
Two
Are we
different
even
things.
sure that that's the forest? We just know
Whichever
there's a
order.
traveling forest in the area. That could just be anything.
I got a 6
Yeah.
stealth.
I could light my swords on
Okay, if anyone
fire.
wants to watch you, they can roll a perception against you.
Okay.
What did he do?
I'm going
He's
to
being
go,
stealthy
Yeah.
Oh,
to find a poison.
I'm more worried about starting a fire in this forest. So if he wants to be
It's
stealthy,
very
that's
wet.
up to him.
It's very swampy. It's very wet.
What happens if I do a
I can
perception
produce
check?
flames and also
Yes.
light my
You
weapons
can
on
see
fire.
it.
Yes, but
So-
at the same time, it's very
That's
wet,
okay.
so it's not going to be
I'm
super
just
easy to
walking
set it on
over
fire
to
either.
It doesn't have to stop.
But it
you
would be
if I
super
notice
easy
you.
to freeze.
Yes, it
But
would be.
my character would notice you.
Ice dragon.
It would be very easy to freeze.
So it's not easy for me to burn, which I can still do. It'd take me some time, but I could do it. But it would be super easy for you to freeze it, but we would have to waste your ice breath, which I don't want to do.
What? Okay. So if I perform a perception check on him looking for poisons, I just know that he did it.
You know that he's attempting to be stealthy and picked up plants.
If I do it good enough, will I know what the plants are?
You'd have to roll a nature check for that.
Oh man. Well, no, he can do it. I don't care. Be sneaky.
Do you care?
Be sneaky.
Did you roll your survival?
Oh, no. 18.
Okay. You're able to find the road again.
Yes.
Well, what you're using as a road.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a road.
Okay. What do you roll?
Oh,
I think
Are,
he's
are you
just
trying
rolling.
to see him?
yeah.
Okay. So it's a perception check.
On the top, please.
14,
Plus
and then
perception.
Yeah, he already beat me.
Yeah. He had like a 6.
you're not proficient, but it is off your wisdom, which is a +3, so 17.
He already beats
So
me.
the
So you
tiefling
see him trying to
knows
be stealthy.
That you picked up plants and you're
Yeah.
attempting to be stealthy about it.
Yeah.
Dan doesn't give two shits.
Okay,
Yeah, I
well,
don't either. I'm in a forest that's really wet and has to do with timey-wimey stuff, and I want to burn it down.
Oh,
You do not see an end in sight to this forest.
I'm just happy that I finally found what I was looking for. Kind of weird though.
Are you all still traveling through the forest, or are you going to the river?
I think we should go to the river. To be honest, I don't really like
More
that.
wet.
We don't have to go in the river.
Yeah, but there's shit on the river. There's lights by the river. I don't know what the lights are.
Well, wouldn't a road want to stay in the dark?
The whole forest is dark. There's just shiny things coming from the river area.
Yeah, so road wants to be stealthy and everything. I want to stay in the forest then.
I can approach the river.
Okay. It's a fast running river, and as you see, there are lots of shiny things in the water.
Ooh, shiny.
I can perception check the shiny shit without getting in it.
Yep.
Okay, yep.
Okay,
That's D20, this one.
because of where we are,
Dude, I'm so good at those.
just because my character would not like this area at all. Just the fact that it's
Dan
dark.
doesn't like this
Yeah,
area.
it's dark, it's wet, I can't burn it, and Zan's freaking out.
Is it +2 perception?
Yes.
That's 4,
Yeah.
19.
So 21.
So
You see lots of rings, necklaces, other pieces of jewelry.
I
Ooh,
can.
I'm going to the river.
I'm gonna use one of my
He
spell
would have to tell you
slots
that.
to cast a paladin
It's a half
spell.
elf, right?
The armor of Arthurius. It gives me a temporary hit points of 4 plus my spell casting ability modifier for 10 minutes. In addition, if I get hit with any kind of melee attack while I have these temporary hit points, the person who hit me is taking a d6 of fire damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
So, do you share that there are
Also, I
shiny
look
things?
like I'm made out of magma.
Well, as I said, do I have to
That's
return to the group? I want to return to the group.
Well, this butterfly just turned herself to make it look like she's made out of magma.
So you're a magma butterfly.
Do not touch me.
So, guys,
4 plus 7.
Do you emit light of any sort? Like you yourself? I mean, I know you have dancing lines, but you yourself.
Yes, I glow with the aura of regular torch.
Okay, so you have a nice orangey color.
And I basically become a torch. 7 plus 4, so I have
What are you?
11
I'm a
temporary hit points.
rogue.
Okay.
We need a magician who knows telepathic spells to get that shit. I'm not even a magician.
Wait,
Um,
what's in there?
Dude, all kinds of jewels, rings, and necklaces. And
I go over there.
It's all jewelry.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you guys what's in there. I'm looking at it, thinking
Okay.
of why it's
What
in
do
there.
I have?
What?
Okay. Now that I'm all glowy and magma based, I come closer to you.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I come to where you guys are. Like at first, I'm like, nope, shield myself, and then I'll come to you.
You seen all this shit in this river, bro?
I'm going.
It's all kinds of necklaces and crap. It looks really expensive.
It does.
I wonder how many of these items are cursed. I wonder how they got here. What
Can
are
I
we
do a religion check on the items inside the river to see if maybe they're religious items or if they're just regular items?
Religious items or regular items?
Yeah, essentially, because I'm doing a religion check to see if anything in there is religion based. Because if it's not religion based, then to me it's just a regular item. Which I have a +5 to, unless it's a dragon religion. 7. Unless it's a dragon religion.
You can't verify how many or what type, but there are several holy symbols within the river.
Holy symbols.
I'm going to the river.
It's funny as I'm technically made out of magma now, so if I go into the river,
So do I need to arcana check those things or what?
you can see if there's any magic.
Yeah.
You have a better arcana than I do, so
Arcana check for everything.
Again, unless it's dragon
I wanna
based.
know if it's like,
It'll be everything within your eyesight, is what you're checking.
right.
I have a
So
question.
probably a
Everything that
good
you
2
circled,
to
does
3
that
feet
get a
area of the
+4
river in
or
front of me.
It's actually probably
it's
more
a
like
plus
20
+2
foot.
plus
I mean.
your ability modifier.
It's like 20 feet.
So
of
like if it
river.
says something
There we
that's
go.
like wisdom, you'd add the +2
Okay.
plus your wisdom modifier. I need to change D20s apparently.
+4 for my arcana.
Oh,
So that makes it 19.
You notice that there is a magical necklace at the base of a rotten tree. Like the tree's right on the river, and at its base in the river, it's sitting there. It appears to be a locket. And then further down, you can
It's
tell
a
there's more
necklace?
magic. It's a necklace.
Okay, so I don't know what kind of check I have to perform for this, but I want to,
And there's also a gem
like,
on the opposite side. Like, here's the necklace, and there's a gem down here.
Are you going to tell us, or are you just going to keep it to yourself?
you guys are doing your own.
He can choose to keep it to himself.
Dude, this is on me right here.
I was like, I'm currently made of magma, so if I go into the water,
You're dead.
well, I
Or
won't be
hurt.
dead. I might actually like make the water turn into steam.
It wouldn't make the whole river, but it'd make a good chunk.
Yeah,
It would lower the water
Is
level a
there
little.
any of the stuff?
it won't hurt me because magma is better than water. Like it's not like I'm fire. I'm magma.
It's a heavily flowing stream, though.
So
So,
I'm-
you wouldn't evaporate the whole river.
So,
Oh, I figured I wouldn't
Oh.
evaporate the whole water, but I figured I'd evaporate enough where the gems are that someone might be able to get some.
It's rushing too much. It's a rushing river.
Is the necklace within a distance of me to where I could totally just, grab my staff, loop it over to pull it out without danger? Do I have to perform some
you would
type of
have
check?
you would have to do a balance check or an acrobatics check on a log to make it halfway through to reach with your staff.
Say, speaking of, is there any logs or trees nearby? We could make a dam.
Dude, we could totally make a dam.
is there any?
I can go cut some trees down.
Because this river is apparently raging.
I have fire swords. I can cut trees down.
Alright, so I guess I've decided that might be too dangerous of an endeavor for me to try alone right now. Hey guys, I get all kinds of, whatever. That necklace right there, if we should try to get it.
Why?
Should I try and cut some trees?
Because it's all kind of magic and shit. Trust
As
me,
you
I'm a
talk
draconian.
aloud, lady comes in front of you and tries to push you away from the river.
Oh, it's a precious moment.
You see that Zan is nowhere near that river.
It's a precious moment.
And she's just like pushed me out of the way of it.
Lady is pushing you out of the way of the river.
Wait, lady is pushing
The
me.
dog.
That's the dog.
I'm by the.
She's
river,
encouraging you to move away from the river.
Hey, what does this dog want, you animal talker?
Um,
too. Wait, doesn't it understand the language you know?
It understands dwarf.
I don't speak dwarfish.
It understands
It-
basic commands
Don't I
and
can
commands.
almost-
I was gonna say I can almost guarantee
yeah,
you.
I can also speak with them.
But it can't
Yeah, you can speak with
common.
animals.
No, but
No.
it understands basic, like sit, stay.
But he could use a spell slot if he really wanted to actually talk to an animal.
So this is the find Zin.
Did you ask what does it
Oh,
want?
find Zin.
Yeah, I asked him.
No,
to
we
try-
don't
that's
know where
for
she
what I'm
is.
doing.
You hear from the tree
We're
line.
at the
She's
river.
warning you from the river.
There's a bunch
I
of
know
stuff
that.
inside the river that we're trying to get to,
Oh,
and
no,
now the
why?
dog's trying to stop us
Oh
from
no,
getting
she's
it.
feeling intimately. He can speak to her.
That's why I think this is a precious moment.
I don't understand what that means.
So
Lord of the
Lord of the
Rings.
Rings.
Oh,
My
You
precious.
reach in, you grab the ring, you become like taken over by said ring. Yeah, my precious.
So
Is there any
the
necklace?
dog is talking.
Or a Horcrux
to-
moment,
to
same
us.
concept.
I guess it's barking at us, right?
No,
She's
dude.
It's just
pushing.
pushing us.
Oh, okay.
I wonder what
Um,
I want to know.
So I talk to the dog. I say,
Don't you have to roll?
what is so wrong about
No,
He's
if
using
it's
spell
if
slot.
he's using a spell slot, he doesn't have to roll. It's just one of his spells.
Oh, but you really might want to consider saving that for later if you want. Don't use that just for my sake, man. If you think
But
there's gonna
it's
be
kind
an
of
animal
for all
later,
our
because you can
safety.
only use that once
but,
a day.
Yeah, but either way, it's for all of us.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just
even-
I'm just
even-
I'm just making sure you think
Yeah,
out, man.
but even if there is something in that
I want
in
it.
the river,
I want stuff in there.
and if that dog's pushing us back, then
I want to know why she's.
So
Dogs
did
can
you
sense
use it
shit.
to talk to her?
I mean, should I?
It's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Is there anything that I can reach in the river and grab it without getting pulled away by the current?
Yeah, I can heal.
How old do you swim?
Got Hall of Fame records in high school. for swimming. That doesn't count here.
No, like
I have high school records in swimming.
Oh yeah.
I'm not trying to go in there. Like just try to reach my hand in there.
It's too deep to just reach that way.
Oh, dang it! Who's the strongest in here?
I guarantee you,
If
I'm
we
the
really
strongest
want
person
something,
here.
I have rope. I can tie around me, and we can have people like hold.
You have to remember, right now, I'm essentially made of magma. For like 10 minutes, I'm
So right
essentially
now we
made of
can't do
magma.
that.
I am covered in an
Are
armor of magma.
you gonna try to get rid of the water for us?
I can cut trees and try to build a dam, but I'm like, I know this dog really well. Like, I've had some bonding moments with this dog, and if the dog doesn't want us to get the treasure, it's instantly going to make me wonder why we don't want that treasure, or why it doesn't want us to get that treasure.
Yeah, but
And
it
I'm
says
thinking
that
it's
warning
a
us from the
Horcrux.
treasure. It could be scared because of the dark, man.
But
Not if it left Zan's side to come to us.
Well, I guess that's true. Okay, so what about this?
And Zan's in a tree.
What about we discuss this?
I really think this might be a Horcrux kind of thing.
is there any old
I know
trees
and I
around?
want to explore.
Is there any old trees?
You really want it?
What's
There's
if I
a
freeze
log
the
that goes
river and
across.
you melt
And it's
the
just like
parts
sitting
where
on
it
either
comes
side,
out?
as if it goes over. And then it's at
We
the
can.
base of an old tree.
I mean, you'd be using your breath.
Which we use.
It's like against the bank.
Does it
other
come back
side
on a short
kind of
rest
thing.
or long rest? The deck.
You can tell over time this tree has almost fallen into the river.
Does it look big enough to stop the river?
The tree,
Yeah.
it looks too fragile to stop the river.
You can't use it again.
It's old, it doesn't have any leaves.
Okay, so it can
anymore.
come back on a short rest. So we could take a short rest, and you can get your breath attack back. We can try it. If you really, 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 really want this, we can try it. I really think this is a Horcrux kind of thing.
How about that necklace he was talking about?
That's what we're
That's what
talking
he's
about
talking
still.
about.
That's
Oh, I thought we were talking about the stuff in the river.
Well, the necklace is in
The
the
necklace
Can
river.
I
is in
kind
the
of shit
river.
get it just by touching it, or do I have to actually put it on?
That depends.
On the
I have that.
Yeah. Of most items, it's a kind of a wear kind of thing. Some of them is like a wear or just be around kind of thing. Some of them is the minute you touch it, like it.
Ryan, roll a perception check.
Perception.
Perception. It's you because you spent the most time around something.
You got a 1.
Did you really?
I got a nat
You
1
can 1.
plus 1. I got an 11. I got a nat 1. I'm not seeing anything.
Roll some 6s there.
Oh.
6 and a 4.
Okay.
No doubles. You back in there. In fact, you're being replaced. At this point, I say I have to have it. So
At this point, I would go with that. Hendrix,
Yes.
roll a perception.
Okay.
You have a higher DC than Ryan, though.
Okay, come on now. This is
on. I can't believe I nat 1 on a perception. Like, I only get a plus 1 to perception, so I'm gonna fail anyway, huh? It's the one that says perception down there in the P's, which you are proficient in. So you get a plus 2, which I believe is also a wisdom, which is another plus 2. So you get a plus 4, so 8. So you've got an 8.
The necklace in the river looks familiar.
I'm getting this necklace. Who wants to hold me while I jump in the river?
You know what the necklace is?
It looks familiar
it
to
looks
him.
familiar.
You gonna share?
He can't figure
I'll
out
think about
why.
it.
He can't figure out from where, but it looks familiar.
You want to try it? I'll do this if you really want to try it. I trust dragons, so if you really want to do this, I'll do it.
I'm getting that necklace.
Freezes river.
What then? How are we gonna get to it? It's at the
It's a
bottom.
breath
He's made of
attack.
magma. He can melt the spots.
Well, it's
where-
not just that. My weapons can melt it too.
Yeah.
Silver. It's a 15-foot cone. So he's doing a 15-foot cone onto the river.
That's enough to hit
Okay.
the thing.
So basically, he's trying to freeze that chunk of river.
You pull a Moses, only instead of parting it, you freeze it. You see that some of the water, like from, because that's a raging river,
Yeah.
some of the water washes over it, but it's still solid.
Okay.
It's more like it's slightly wet.
At which point, I then stand on the ice. Again, I'm magma, and using my key flame and frolic flame, lighting them both on fire, I stab into the ice. I should be melting it at least in this small circle.
You're
Like
melting-
a literal tiny circle.
You're melting it in a circle big enough for you and your weapons to go down.
Yeah. Which should be big enough for him to reach his hand in. So I go all the way down to where the items are without actually touching any of the items, and then fly out.
Is your name
I reach
Amber?
my hand in there.
I was just
I'm getting that.
Okay, so he's reaching his hand in as I'm flying out.
He got mesmerized by it. I'm letting him go.
Okay. I was gonna say, you can do something to stop him.
wait. Hold on.
And just
If you want.
I'm gonna let it play out.
Okay.
So you're reaching in?
Yeah.
He's
So
our
you're-
golem.
Are you touching them?
What? Yeah.
So you're reaching in, you're grabbing the necklace.
Doesn't
20.
matter. Does a 16 break your AC?
No.
I think he has a 17 AC.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all, because he's too busy staring at this precious thing that he's touching, see this tree limb walk down on either side of him. There's two of them.
And I was just like,
And it's cracked the ice.
I got you in some shit, bro. I don't even know what to do in this situation.
So now he's like going down
I've warned him
the
of
river.
the trees.
Initiative.
For me?
All
Everyone.
of us. So you roll a d20 and then you add
I
your
have a
initiative number. I have a +9. So one time I might actually.
That's 12 for me.
Did you pass?
I got a 12 +9. Like, the one time I don't have to roll high.
Mine's only 12. I didn't beat 16.
Oh, you don't have to worry about the 16.
Oh.
The initiative is the order that we're going in.
The line makes it like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the order we're going in. Who's acting fastest?
Oh, okay.
Did you roll?
Roll a d20. Do you need a d20?
Can I use this?
Yeah. I mean, unless it needs
Yeah.
to stay on 9.
Oh, as long as you know what it is. You got a 9
You
plus
rolled?
3.
I got a 10.
Wait, what am I doing?
So you're going to roll that
Okay.
and then add your initiative to it, which is this number.
Okay, so this is at 13.
Sorry?
13.
I got a 10. None of my dice are worth. I have 2 dice left. I'm getting that.
I'm at 21.
Hmm?
21.
21? I apparently had a dyslexic moment with my hearing.
12 plus 9, 21.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what did you roll?
12.
12. That's where I heard the 12.
Yeah, it was 9 plus 3.
Yeah. There's a bunch of dice in here.
Oh, I
And
felt
d6s in
trace.
here.
Okay. You.
Are you ready for this? This is where this is hilarious, Ryan. Are you ready for this? Mine is 4.
So 14. I'm still going first.
I'm still going last.
And I don't even know what's attacking.
Oh, man.
The tree.
The tree itself is attacking?
The tree itself is attacking.
Oh, goody. I
Catching
wanted to
on
burn
fire.
down a tree. Is it singing? Does it smell bad?
And I'm sorry, what is your name again? I'm horrible
Troy.
with them. Troy.
It's okay.
Leave me alone.
Nakai.
I have no clue how to spell it, so I'm guessing.
N-A-apostrophe-K-A-I.
K-A-I?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hey, you spelled my name correctly.
I play lots of RPGs. Lots. Like a lot.
No one spells my name right. They always
That's
put
the only way I
a CK
spell it.
or a Z.
It's the only way I spell it.
Drake's is always with an X.
But people don't get that. They're like a
What happened to the
CK.
That
tree?
that is
What happened to
an
the
elvish
tree, the
name.
figure thing?
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, that's about that big.
Huh?
It's about that big.
Is it another one of those? Is it
you
another
grabbing it
Bowser?
right there?
Yeah, it's fine. Grab it.
It is a tree. It's a special tree.
I'm
But
just-
it is
I'm
a
just
tree.
keeping
It's a
myself
tree ant
situated here.
Okay, so it's
This
here.
guy's gonna be
That's me.
This
Yeah,
man.
him. He's
Oh,
being
no,
eaten
this
by
is me.
said tree. This is
River.
Zan. This is the wolf.
That's River.
Yep. I'm over here with the wolf. We're gonna use this as you for now, unless you want to go pick a fig.
That's fine.
And this is Zan over here somewhere, and then we need one for Kai.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like lots of figures. Okay.
By the way, it now stinks.
Of course it does.
What's that?
I'm a paladin, so I can sense when things are good or evil.
Oh,
And if
sense
they're
is
really
bad.
good, they sing to me. Like you guys all sing to me.
It did not sing
Oh.
before. It does now.
Yeah.
Can I do this guy?
Sure. And if they're really evil, they stink.
Yeah, they would stink.
You don't
No,
even
no.
want to know how bad Bowser
I'll go
stink. And yet I still freed him and saved his life.
And rode on him.
Hi-ho, Bowser.
Why does this look like Buster Blader?
Because
Okay.
it is Buster Blader.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, this is Buster Blader?
It's
dude.
from Dungeon Dice Monsters.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
So, Lady goes first. But
She
you
got
all
a
can't
higher
find Lady.
initiative than me?
She rolled a 19.
Ow.
She has a +5.
She's nowhere
I
nearby.
have a +9.
She has a +5 and rolled a 19.
It's a 24.
You did roll higher than Zan, which is a feat in and of itself.
I have a +9.
She has a plus.
We're all plus.
If I
13.
put 2 more into my dexterity, I'll have a +10.
She has a
So
plus 13.
I can't take the elite flirt feat
Okay.
twice.
Lady is nowhere to be seen.
So she's poof.
She's
Somewhere over here
probably
with Zan.
Ryan.
Why this
Well,
is
my
all
swords are
happening? Do I
technically
grab
still
it?
on fire.
Do I grab the?
Oh, you grabbed it. That's what set it off.
Okay, good. I'm keeping it. It can burn.
I'm gonna stab the tree with my swords that are on fire. However, I'm going to use my spell slots to make them divine smited, so they're going to do radiant fire.
You can burn tree.
Well, I'm doing holy fire at this point. I'm like, here, taste my filthy slots. So, 2 swings. What's up, George? One's for Seth and one's for Anthony.
Oh, okay.
As soon as someone tells Anthony, they both already got them.
Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna try and order some more either next week or the week after,
Gotcha.
because everybody seems to really like this set.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yep. See you later.
Is it magic or not magic?
They're magic technically.
Okay.
It's a holy magic. A 9
Miss.
and a 24.
That hits.
Okay, so one of them's hitting. I get a 2d6 of regular. A
It's
1d.
radiant fire, right?
Well, it's 1d6 of fire, and then 2d8 of radiant.
Okay.
So all of that
Okay.
from one sword. If both swords hit, I would have been doing double. Now that I think about it, I probably should have used Blue Star, lit
is
it on
this-
fire,
so is
and
this-
used it as radiant
So
damage.
is this creature one of your guys is made of? Oh, okay.
A lot of my big creatures will be. The
Okay.
crocodiles were not.
Okay.
Okay, so 10 slashing damage, just regular slashing. 4 fire damage, and 14 radiant. So 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18 total.
That's never good when she starts looking. stuff up.
It has resistances.
I have to do math in my head.
Yeah, it's either doing resistance
So
or
do that again.
vulnerable. So 10 slash,
Okay.
4 fire,
Okay.
and 14 radiant.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
That leaves us
That's
to Zan.
pretty much the end of my turn.
Zan is nowhere to be seen.
And I'm over here.
But you all didn't know where she was earlier.
So you guys are climbing the tree.
Other than
Well,
up.
I stabbed it. I was flying over and I stabbed it, and he got grabbed by it.
Oh, did I?
Right?
No,
He got
no,
grabbed.
he didn't get grabbed.
Oh.
It
Oh, it fell
it's
on
like
him.
he's here.
Yeah. So
and
his
its
2
limbs are
arms are
here.
like in between him, and then I ran over and I stabbed it with a lot of damage. None of it counted.
Who are we on?
It would be the tree's turn.
Oh, yeah. Wait, maybe I'll.
And it's either you or me that it's
Yeah.
attacking.
One on each, actually.
As it attacks me. Ooh, it's a melee attack?
It is actually it's a grapple attack on you.
That's fine, it's a melee.
It's a grapple on him as well.
Yay.
Because I still have my temporary hit points.
18.
That breaks it.
Okay. Hang on
Barely.
for a second. 16.
Does not break it.
Okay.
So it does not hit me, so it doesn't take any fire damage.
I need you to roll a strength check.
It's trying to grapple you.
I have a +3.
Man, had it touched me, I would have caught it on fire some more.
Dice.
That's a fail unless you have a really high strength.
What's your strength?
+3.
Oh,
It grabs you
I have 7.
now it
and
has
it
you.
picks you up and drops you in its trunk. I need you to roll a con save.
Yay! 15 plus.
Pass.
Oh, good.
But you're now swimming, and I mean swimming, in very disgusting water.
That's inside of its trunk.
Flee, you fools!
I'm cussing at it.
How
And there's
tall's the
also
tree?
dead bodies. Huh?
How tall's the tree?
About 30 feet.
About that tall.
Wait, is it water?
Well, it's a tree, but there's
it has
inside of its water.
disgusting liquid.
I'm cussing
Like
And there's dead
Yeah.
bodies in there.
Free action, I literally yell, "Flee, you fools!"
Hey, how about you come
Oh,
pick
oh,
me up?
I
can
might,
use- I
actually.
can use one of my spells.
On your turn. It has to be on your turn.
Yeah.
Troy?
On me?
You're near the bottom. Because that's what the roll was, to decide who was going where.
Throw a hempen rope from explorer's bag to the butterfly.
So you're throwing rope to the butterfly?
Yep.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
I have rope
Nothing?
too.
Anything? Something?
Dex throw
Dex?
to throw it, and then a strength for me to catch.
Yeah.
So I need to
Essentially, we work together to try and beat a specific.
Actually- Wouldn't it be Dex to catch too?
And I can
It
run,
could.
I can run my strength because I'm a monk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? So you use your strength to throw it, and then my dex to catch it.
Okay, so I'm rolling 11.
and 18.
So plus 4?
Yes, but it's a strength throw, so you also are proficient in that.
Yes.
So plus 6.
Plus 6.
So 17. To my 22.
You catch a rope.
I'm like, poof! I'm like, you want me to use this to save him, right?
That's just, I mean, I don't need to say much. You're a smart guy.
Go Star Wars.
Again, to be fair, I told you guys to run. You still have movement.
I still have movement?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
That
have an
was your
action.
action.
Yeah, you have an action, technically a bonus action when you get to higher levels, and a movement action.
And,
then
speaking is free.
yeah, and then speaking, you have a free action. And then, like, when it's not even your turn, like, say he attacks you or something, you have what's called a reaction.
In some cases.
Yeah. Well, actually, technically, you always have a reaction.
Yeah.
It's just you don't always use it. It's kind of like you always have a bonus action. You just don't use it.
So then my god, these like...
Pieces.
It's really hot here.
Hey, you dudes, I'm
And I
gonna
have
look
the
for that
AC on.
crazy dog and the other person that was with us.
What Wow.
And I'm just like, free you fools!
He is out.
Can I perform a perception check for them? Can I perform a perception check for them?
As he's running
Oh,
away
yeah.
from the tree.
That's what I want to do. That for as I'm running, I want to perform a perception check to look for the dog and the person whose name I don't remember.
Van.
Yes.
Oh! Roll 2d6s to see if you get doubles. You don't want doubles in this situation.
No, I broke the arm getting doubles.
Okay,
Yes.
no doubles.
He got
You
it on
don't
that
see
one.
either.
Gross.
I'm assuming you rolled a 1, and that's why everyone's like, ah!
Yeah, nat ones.
Yeah.
That's why I told him to roll the doubles. Okay.
Yeah, last time I fell out a window, I got doubles, I broke my arm.
You also notice I'm kind of a self-sacrificial kind of person. So, comes with being a paladin.
I'm
He
very
technically would be
selfish.
somewhere over here too.
Who's that?
My
The
shadow.
guy that's been following.
I'm
Yeah.
that asshole that's just like, hey, you guys want a mess to get into?
Yeah,
Have fun.
my shadow.
I'm gonna give him a bonus to flipping, like, hunting butterflies at the end of this.
Technically, he's not even hunting me. He's just following me. But the
He's
thing
tracking you.
yeah, he's tracking me to find what he's hunting. So,
So I
So
suggest
is your glitter finally off?
Yes.
probably.
glitter's finally
I was gonna
worn
say
off.
if it wasn't before I decided to cover myself in fire armor, it probably is now.
He has now burnt it.
Okay, good. Yeah, we joined the circus. That's how we found Bowser.
And I took a bath in glitter, and so for like the last week, I've been
Okay.
covered in glitter.
Yeah.
But I'm a butterfly. What's it
Well,
matter?
fair enough, now.
Yeah, I covered myself in armor of fire.
what is Druid's focus?
Druidic focus is what allows you to use your spells. Remember, that's the thorns.
Oh yeah, okay.
I mean, you don't need a component pouch, which is the best thing ever.
Yeah, which you don't need to find components to cast spells.
Actually, I still want to watch that fight from
Until you ran backwards.
no, he's just looking over his shoulder. He can see it. The mission looks great. I'm glad that dude told me to run.
I pulled the Gandalf. Flee, you fool!
Freaking runs into a tree while he's looking back.
So what are you gonna do, Nikai?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm after.
Can I use an attack and a smack?
No, it's
No.
one or the other.
I need to see. Cutting
And with
axe.
the distance that you guys have, then you could throw your hammer, but then
It
you
means
lose
you
your
can use a
hammer.
bonus action to
You can
hide,
thorn whip it.
move away,
Basically, use your spell to whip
Or
it
I
because
think
it's
it's
far
use
enough away. You
these
can
tools.
whip it
Okay,
and
I have a
then
question.
run like I
Can
told you
like,
to.
Okay,
Can I
hold on.
stab
So
it
he still has
and
his
then,
sword,
like,
right?
hide the
Yeah,
end,
but he's
you know,
inside the
like,
tree.
have
I'm gonna fly up and try and get him out.
Stuff.
The cunning action is more for you to hide
Oh,
than for you
okay.
to hide something.
I can carry a full cow. I can carry him out of a tree.
Yeah. Okay, then I know what I'm
Am
going
I
to
allowed to, like, okay, can I use my thorn whip for his arm and then, like, run into a circle and, like, trip him kind of like that? Or, like, his
It's really up to
I
them.
don't
You
think he
can-
really has legs.
You can try.
Did he? I thought it was just a tree in the ground going crazy.
As far as you can tell, he's a
Yeah.
tree.
I mean, you
With
can use
arms.
your thorn whip to attack him, or you can try to ensnare him.
You didn't see a face. You didn't see. You saw arms
Yeah.
move and a tree.
Yeah, as far as you know, he doesn't actually have legs. This is just kind of a stand-in figure.
Yeah. So, hold on.
I'm really hoping
Would-
these guys don't come.
Would my thorn, can I use my thorn whip on you?
Why?
Because I kind of have something in mind.
You're going to whip me?
Oh,
Don't. He's going to save me first. I'm still in the back of the truck.
Luckily, that counts as a ranged
can
attack.
hold
so
action.
you can always hold your action to wait. I'm just saying, like, if you really want to use your thorn whip on me, that's more than fine. Feel free.
well, no,
I'm
if my
frozen.
thorn whip, like, do you have any kind of weapon on you?
I have two fire swords
Okay.
And a morning star.
and a morning star that I could also put
Do
on
you
fire.
Do you think I can use my thorn whip onto your sword so I can wrap around and you can just fly me up?
But why would you want to go up?
Does anyone else just picture a thorn whip and a fire weapon?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would probably.
Wait,
I thought that's what he
Common
was
sense
doing
would say that
first.
would burn.
I thought that's what he was going for at first. Was he wanted his thing to be on fire? That's
My
what-
armor only works on melee attacks, though, so technically he could whip my armor, but and not burn anything. But because it only works on melee.
Well, no, because the tree.
Well, whip's technically melee.
Can I light
it's
the tree on
ranged
fire
now.
then?
Really?
I wouldn't
Whips
mind
are
that.
considered
Weird.
ranged.
Teammating.
Yeah, I'm
And
still
it specifically even
forgetting.
says
I'm
melee
in the
within
back
5
of the
feet.
truck.
Oh, okay.
And
You guys
whips
don't
are
know what's
considered
in there.
ranged.
I've
Well,
always
you
had
guys
it
know
called
I'm in an empty
what's called melee range.
hollow stuck.
Melee range.
Yeah, which they are. They're melee ranged, but it's
you break out of it,
like
though?
it's not within the 5 feet, so it
Okay.
doesn't count as the melee of
Okay.
like him picking me up.
Is it rogue? Not light.
Yeah.
You better do some kind of perception check
I know.
in your tree.
I know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
You better be before I fly in there and pull your ass out,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna pull you out and try to throw you towards this guy.
Yeah, I'm happy with that as long as I'm out of there.
If only I could
kind
cast
of want
fly.
a bow.
If only you had a heart.
Technically, I could cast whirlwind.
No.
Just
No.
He'd take a lot of damage, but he'd be moving.
No.
The tree wouldn't move.
No, but
What?
I'd make him move.
So the tree has some kind of liquid in it, so it would be kind of.
You
like-
guys don't know
You
that.
don't
Yeah,
know
you
that.
technically wouldn't
Right.
know that. Only he does because he's in it.
Yeah.
And I know he's in it. That's where I'm going. I don't know that there's a liquid in there.
Yeah.
Because he saw the tree drop him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I save my attack next time, will I be able to get two or just?
Nope.
You can hold action. Is he at the bottom?
No, Hendrix is.
Okay, so you can hold your action, and then when Hendrix finishes his turn, you can go then, and then we'll go back to the top of initiative.
The other lady also held action.
Yeah. So, or lady might have a chance to show up and do something. You can basically hold your action until the bottom of initiative, and then go back to the top. Or you can
Okay.
What's called prepare an action, and that means you're say I'm going to prepare to do something within a certain condition happening, such as say if the tree picks me up, I'm going to use my scimitar on it. And that basically will go off if the tree tries to grab you, essentially. And then you have your action. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So.
Well, shit.
okay.
I'm just.
I don't
You've put a lot in my mind
I
now.
don't know what to do now.
Just ready to action.
I prepare myself with your thorn whip to try to grab an arm if it reaches for the butterfly.
Yeah, because right now he's the only one that
So
can get me
he's
out.
right here, right?
Yeah, I'm
On
technically
this arm.
on the arm.
So if this arm comes at you,
Well, we don't know if it has more than 2 arms.
Oh.
It
We've
does,
all-
but it's only using 2.
Yeah, we've only so far seen 2 arms. Again, you have to remember this is just a stand-in.
Yeah.
So far, we've only seen 2 arms, and basically we know that he got thrown inside somewhere.
And all you guys heard was hearing me cuss while I was getting thrown in there.
And then it's even quieter because he's still inside of a tree.
Yeah.
Would he? Huh.
And if
So-
you catch it on fire, I really don't want to get killed.
You would. You won't catch
Unfortunately,
fire,
produced
actually.
flames won't catch too much on fire. Now, the fact that I keep stabbing it with fire weapons might catch it on fire,
Yeah.
but
It is also very soggy.
yeah, it's a wet wood, so it'll take me a little while.
What was the prepare action? Or like,
You want to prepare an action?
no, what was that?
Okay, so that's like you say, I'm going to prepare. So if, say, the tree tries to grab you or me, you'll attack it with your thorn whip or with your
Yeah.
scimitar.
I'll prepare an attack just in case if an arm comes at you, so you can get him out.
So you're going to prepare your thorn whip in case the tree moves to try and attack me. Okay. And that's technically your action. It's just you're basically saying, I'm using my action, but not until this situation happens.
Yeah. Okay.
Gabber geeks. Okay. So,
Maybe that's
Hendrix,
the-
it is your turn. Roll a
I'm
con
reading.
save.
Yeah, she said she was coming by with shirts.
Yay.
I told her you were here.
19.
Pass.
She wants
Plus
to.
something else. Okay. It looks like whenever I grab the amulet, it's going. So I'm going to hide it. You know how I can like hide things?
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to hide it. I'm going to try to stab it. Just
Okay.
Thank you.
12.
Either way, I don't care. Oh, I'm so jelly. Where'd you get it?
Oh, they
sent it from the source. that-
Hastings is supposed to be getting one.
You should have gotten
it already.
Probably
Sorry?
not.
Is it
Because
strength?
I lost everything.
It should say next to your dagger.
It's for game day. Well, not for game day. It's for next week.
So-
I put it up this week. We started
20.
next week.
Hits.
And essentially, the top 8 players
Dagger.
for any event gets a zombie sticker that they sign and put it
D4.
over Emicrol. And you do that from
Yeah, one
next
D4.
week until game day. And you like take pictures of it and send it to Wizards and be like, look how good my store's doing. It's kind of like the Wall of Fame, but for with Emicrol.
11.
Yeah, probably
Eleven?
like 0
Yes.
players. So.
But it's a nice poster. You'd be like, hey,
No,
I'm gonna
yeah.
take this.
Yeah, I'll have to go look for it.
I want to see if I can get a frame for it so that they're putting some
Dan, hold
information
action.
on the poster.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then I'm going to
Less
yell
and
to
less.
them what I see in here.
I want to see if I can get like an actual.
So now you guys
like a frame, make it easier.
Oh, I see
to-
liquids and dead bodies.
Good luck.
That's it?
Yeah.
Thank you
Other
for
than the
running
inside of the
that.
tree.
Sorry.
I figured that was obvious.
Is it hurting
You ain't
anybody?
poison?
No, not yet.
Okay. So it's Ryan's turn, right?
He didn't roll to see if it was poison, so he knows he's in a liquid of some sort,
Yeah.
and it smells really bad.
Yeah, and I'm not going to swallow
It's
it.
gotta be raunchy, dude.
So you guys know what's inside the tree now.
I know what's inside the tree.
No, I told you guys. I yelled out.
Oh,
I
what
see.
is it?
It's liquid that smells terrible, and I see dead bodies.
It's full of
Oh.
rotting corpses.
Yeah.
You can see in the night, right?
That could be
Yeah.
just about any kind of.
Dark.
He can see in gray.
Okay.
He
That
can't
could
see
be
color.
any kind of a disease that comes from bodies,
Yeah.
especially when your DM happens to be a medically trained person.
I'm sorry.
There's any number of diseases
So it's
that come
Ryan's
from
turn,
dead
right?
bodies.
I'm a med junkie.
But right now I haven't
I'm a medical
touched-
transcriptionist.
Nice.
I haven't
That's the
touched
one job I couldn't
anything.
do in medical.
It's boring, but I'm.
Which means it's just full of biomedical waste.
I'm a first responder and a front desk receptionist for life transitions outpatient.
Oh yeah.
I know the first thing I'm going to do as soon as I grab his ass.
Okay, so lady held her action.
Okay.
She's still nowhere to be seen.
Back to me.
Zan held action as well.
She's still not doing anything? Obviously not. Nat 1 on for Zane. Crappy Xena.
She's not Xena.
She's a wannabe crappy
Xena is a
Xena.
centaur.
No, like Xena, the princess warrior.
Well, that's what her she was too, but.
All right, now down to me.
And lady still does nothing. Ryan.
Okay, so get to the top and fly in. Tossing him the rope. All I have to do is let it down, so it's not like I have to throw it. Grab the rope!
I grab it.
You have to wait for your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Tree's turn.
That's essentially my turn. It's just
Oh, okay.
me waiting for you to grab the rope. Unless I want to actually fly into biomedical waste.
Yeah,
So
so
let's-
you're like in the trunk just enough so
Yeah.
you can let down.
So
You can't.
He might
has
hit
one
himself
attack
in the
coming
head.
for you, and one attack going for Ryan.
Oh, so he might hit himself in the head. Because I'm technically flying right
Oh,
above
did
his
you go
head.
in him or above him?
I'm technically in him, but
Okay, then he
above
wouldn't
where
go
the
after
water
you.
is.
So both
Yeah.
attacks would go for Nakai.
So unless he wants to hit himself in the head,
So if you were in him, he'd go for both for Nakai.
I'm technically flying inside of him. Just enough to stay out of the biomedical waste.
I'm pretty sure 24 and 28 hit you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll use-
AC.
Huh?
AC.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
how
going to
you-
hit you. But you did hold your action in case he attacked.
Yeah.
So technically your attack should go off first, and then he'll hit you. So you're going to do your Thorn Whip.
Okay.
Which, if I remember correctly, which I don't. It's in the player's handbook. That's all I'm doing.
That little butterfly.
Thorn Whip is magical,
Well,
correct?
technically, the
Yes, it's a spell.
thing can't
Wanted to
hit
make
him
sure.
until it.
But
yeah.
you gotta think about how scary that would be for such a little creature.
Well, he terrifies giants.
That would be an epic movie.
It's 1d6
Just one.
piercing damage.
1d6?
Well,
Yeah.
it's still.
And if the creature is large or smaller, you pull it 10 feet closer to you.
It is larger than a large.
Okay, so you're not pulling it to you.
So 1d6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use pink.
So 3. So 3 piercing damage. Magical piercing damage. And then it's going to attack you. And both of its attacks broke your AC, so it is hitting.
I need you to roll 2 strength checks.
Hence why I told you to run. So you're going to roll 2 d6s, or d20s, and add your strength, which is a +2 to both.
4.
18, 19, 20.
So 4 and 18.
Okay.
Because it's a +2 to
Yeah.
each. So 4 and
So
an 18.
you wrangle out of one, but the other still grabs you and
No.
drops you in the tree.
No.
Oh.
Grab the
come
rope!
on.
Grab the rope! Both of you grab the rope. I can
Roll a
carry you
con
both.
save.
Roll a d20 and add your con modifier, which is a +3.
Where's my con model?
This one.
Oh.
+3.
Okay, yeah.
So 18.
Plus 21. So you passed. You're not diseased.
What's up?
Hi.
Welcome to the party.
Grab the
And now
rope!
you see there's liquid and corpses
Yeah.
in this tree.
I wasn't.
And I can
Dark vision.
actually see better in there because
Yeah, we
Dark
both
vision.
have dark vision.
yeah.
You can't tell what colors they are,
It's all gray.
but
50 shades
there's
of it.
liquid.
Does that mean it's
Worst book ever.
Oh, it was a fan fiction, so.
I know. People throw fits if they like that book when you tell them that, though.
It is. It's a fan fiction.
Okay. Try.
Okay. I'm gonna position myself
Okay.
outside of the reach of its branches,
Mm-hmm.
You currently are.
but close enough to throw one of my darts at it.
Technically,
Or
you
a
can.
dagger.
He has darts.
I have 10 darts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So technically, you're far enough that he can't hit you, and you can throw a
I
dart.
want to be
currently.
literally like a foot. I want to have. Do I need to some kind of check for that to make sure I'm safe distance? I want to have a good shot at it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be because I took a few steps.
You're out of range.
Yeah, what I'm telling that's what we're telling you. You are, because monks can actually throw really far. You're at a range where you can see it, throw it, and hit,
And it not
and
be
it
able to
not
hit
be able
you.
to hit you, unless it can move.
Okay. Well, can I light my darts on fire?
Do you have an ability to light them on
I
fire?
have things that make fire.
It would take an action to make the fire and then light them on fire.
This darts ain't gonna do shit to this tree. Well, it's a tree.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a tree.
But maybe throwing a dart at it will distract it enough to make the saving shit possible.
It didn't really react until Ryan's not at swords either.
Not until the magical parts of it.
Yeah.
It reacted
The
to the
radiance.
magical
It didn't
parts.
like the radiance. It really did not like that radiance. In fact, that was the most damage it's taken.
I'm gonna have to make a strength
Well, I
save to
don't
hold
have
them
anything but
both.
quarterstaff, martial arts, and dog.
But I'm good at strength, so I should be fine.
So-
And they'll
I'm
have
not
to make
really-
strengths to hold on as you pick them up.
Yeah.
I have a +3 strength, so.
I have a +2 in strength.
So, do I have to take a turn to light torch then?
Yes.
That's,
But you put both torches in her back.
no, I have 10 of them.
He's
Oh.
got multiple torches. He only put 2 in the bag.
Yeah.
I have a lantern.
I want, do I have to roll some kind of check to light my thing? I'm lighting the torch as my action.
I say about lighting a torch is a basic idea that most 8-year-olds and up can do.
Right. I mean, I'm just.
If you're an adventurer, you know how to light a torch.
Pretty much. He's,
Unless you're me, and then you just light everything.
I'm not the
You're like,
DM that's a jerk that says, no, you have to roll a perform check to light every torch. No, you can light a torch.
I got torch lit. That's my action. We're solid on that.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're solid on
Okay.
All right. Nakai, roll a con save.
This one?
Yeah.
And then your con modifier
17.
+3, so 20, not net.
Pass.
Oh, grab the rope.
Oh.
Tie it around you. Do something. I don't care.
that. I'm only in the cigarette box.
One of you is going to want to tie that rope around you. That's all I'm saying. Whoever's the bigger one.
Probably the tiefling.
Probably.
Yeah.
It'll save you from having to actually make a strength save.
How much is your strength at?
It'd be a perform to tie it on him, though.
Okay, mine's at 17 too.
So are you tying the rope on you?
Yeah.
Roll a perform.
Which is charisma.
It's not so much that nobody knows how to tie a rope. It's so much of, can you tie a rope well enough?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 plus 2, 7.
It is tied and you believe it's secured.
Oh no.
Hold the rope. All I gotta say is
Okay,
just
I hold on to the rope.
keep it tight on you and just hold it just in case.
Plus my strength is at 17.
Can I see his knot?
Your turn.
Can
You
I
could see him fiddling with a rope. The water's up like here. He probably tied it like here.
Oh.
You can try and like help him retie it. That would be a
All
performance.
of his holding on to it.
Or you could pull a rogue thing and untie it, tie it on him.
I think my strength
Oh!
my strength is strong enough to hold on to it, and even if I grab him. Right?
It depends what you roll, but yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Not ones are nasty things.
My dice isn't. I should just. Now this one's been good. Oh, should I take the rope from him? Like.
I'm just saying.
Well, he's still holding on, but you can untie it and retie it to yourself, or you can tie it to him, or you can just hold on. I mean, or you can just not grab the rope. Your choice.
Can I do what you said, like grab it and tie around me and hold on to the rope?
Yeah, that's what I told him to do originally.
Proficiency.
I'm just saying, one of you need to tie that rope around
Well,
you.
he's untying it from Nakai and tying it around himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's a roguey
I'm not
thing.
going to
So
kill you.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
That's okay. That's
his
your
performance
choice.
might actually be better. So
Yeah. So.
Not unless I grab onto him.
So
right?
what's the?
Well, you're holding on the rope.
Oh.
Already.
you're still holding the rope.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
just
gonna
making
do
it
this
sort
without
of.
you seeing.
Yeah, he's essentially tying
Well,
it
he
around himself
knows the
instead of
rope
it being
got-
around
Yeah.
you.
Well.
Okay, so I'm still holding on, but he untied it for me. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, he's gonna see if he can tie it better.
Yeah. So. Oh.
So at least one of you is tied securely, so that only one of you have to make a strength save.
My husband, I should you not. I just caught a CP345 Rapidash, and I might be a little drunk.
So what do I plus with that?
It's performance, which you are proficient in. So you get a +3.
+3.
Yeah. Nat 20!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Roll 2d6s. Try and get doubles.
No,
Uh-oh.
don't you dare.
You
do
want
this.
doubles.
Oh, okay.
With Nat 20, you want. Yes! Double fours!
Okay. You feel that rope is super secure and it's even fancy.
Yes. I love you guys.
It's like you tied it around both of you.
Yeah, pretty much. It is flipping fancy.
Yeah.
You guys are saving me so much time.
It's like a bow and everything.
But pull it out, it looks like it's all laced.
I got nat 20 and doubles.
What happened? What I missed?
He, so I tossed the rope down to him. He tried to tie it, but he couldn't. He failed. So he grabbed it, untied it, and retied it to himself, and nat 20 to tie. So it's like the most fanciest bow. Like, when I pull him out, it's just going to be lace.
Yeah, and then whenever you get a 20, I guess it's good, so I rolled it.
Yeah, nat 20 is the best.
Yeah, and then I got doubles.
Just like Nat 1's the worst, Nat 20 is the best.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Zan still held action. Now 20. She gets crits automatically anyway.
What is she doing?
Where's my D8?
Oh wait, no. She's not in Orcus. That's good.
She's fighting a time lord.
I'm essentially gonna like pick you guys up and throw you.
Yeah, and you just see like a fancy.
You guys have also survived your con saves, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's far.
So far.
Did you roll a con save this last time? I
Oh,
don't
no.
remember now. I can't remember now.
And that is a +2.
Yes.
Okay.
But you, yeah, let's do 5.
Fail.
Yay.
Okay.
You take 6 damage.
Stupid dice, give me 20.
Somebody be talking shit about League of Legends, but got all these champion lists in this book.
Actually, it's not my book and not my champion list.
I was just like,
The individual who owns that book no longer speaks with us.
And he's a League of Legender.
shit about League of Legends. He can't even spell Kha'Zix. He's not a League of Legends player. Don't insult our trip people by people who can't spell Kha'Zix correctly.
You all see a bolt of light shoot out from on top of the trees and slam into this tree.
It's God.
Well, or Zan.
Yeah. That's electric bolt.
It's not electric. It is very special though.
Yeah, we had to give you an arrow
How
so you
special?
would shoot it.
That was her bow. That was her arrow. She told you she wouldn't waste her arrows before.
Yeah. So the shark took my arrow and then gave it to her, and she shot it at
Mhm.
All right.
And then you see that light disappear. There's no arrow, no nothing, but there's a nice hole.
Does liquid start dripping out of it?
No, it hit too far up.
Okay.
Like, here you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
For instance, the butterfly looks over and goes, "Hey, look, a light."
Okay. is it
That's
like-
kinda where
Well,
it
it's
is.
Troy's turn, right?
That's not me.
No, that was Zan who held her action.
Dan who held action, Lady held action, Ryan.
Me. So strength check to pull him up.
Yep.
Do I have advantage with how great his bow tying was?
You better get something.
I
But,
swear if I type this
his
special
bow
bolt,
tying.
nothing-
I should have
It means they
advantage.
don't have to roll.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Now you just.
You need to roll higher than a 14. No, I'm sorry, 12.
12.
I rolled a 12 plus my strength modifier of 5.
Yes.
So 17.
You begin flying them out of that. They're now out of the water, but not quite yet out of the tree. But they're, out of the water.
Well, they're up where I am now, right? So,
You're nice and hovering over a tree.
okay. So I'm hovering over them, where the tree's now going to smack me.
Yep.
I can movement action and take. Fuck it, I'll take the attack of opportunity because I can always let go of the rope. So
What? Here comes
great.
girls backing.
no. So what I'm doing is I'm going because I basically picked you up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my movement action to fly.
Okay.
Get you guys away. Doing so gives the tree an attack of opportunity on me.
Oh, okay.
The tree is going to attack me. If the tree grabs me, I will then let go of the rope. You guys fall,
You all would drop in front of it.
but it gives you a chance to run away.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm essentially willing to risk myself to save you two.
Okay. I thought you were just going
So-
to throw us back in there.
I'm essentially dropping you guys either here or over here. But somewhere in between, you're
It
going to get
depends
dropped, depending
on
on
what
if he
you think.
grabs me or not.
Okay. Okay. Why we are doing?
But I'm saving your guys' life.
Okay, I'm going to go for that.
Touch me.
21.
That hits me. He takes 2 fire damage.
It's okay. Make a strength save.
13 plus 5, so 18.
Passes. So you break out of his hand.
Yep. Okay, so we fly.
Are
And
we out?
You're out. I dropped you guys off over here.
Okay.
I'm turning this way.
Zan's turn. Because she's been holding.
Oh, how much did I take?
Oh, a d6.
'Cause I'm sure I'm taking damage for that as well.
5.
Okay, so he did more damage than I did to him, but I'm at 6 temporary still, so.
Don't worry, I'll hold.
Yeah. Essentially, I'm willing to take 5 damage to get you guys out.
And does max damage. You see another bolt come out
So
and
he
hit
didn't
the
grab
tree.
me. That's good. He hit me, but didn't grab me.
Did we drop?
No,
No.
So I got you back.
He broke
where you
out.
need to go.
Okay.
Tree's turn.
And everyone's out of the way.
You all see the tree put his hands on the ground
Oh.
and push himself up.
Oh, great.
Copier, you did that. You got that from Monster House.
I haven't even seen the movie.
So all the liquid comes out the bottom and it's not filled with liquid no more?
Nope, it's got a solid base.
I can light on fire.
It's
No, you
very
can't.
wet.
It's too wet.
Wait, it would have to cross the river though.
It is larger than the river.
Oh. never mind.
One step, it's pretty much going to put it next to us.
However, because of how large it is and the way it is based, that is its action this turn.
I was going to say, however, I should be in front of the party as well, so it'll be attacking me before anybody else.
Hmm.
And who's it on?
Currently, it's on no one. It had to take its action to stand up.
Okay.
Because of how large it is and how full it is, that's all it can do this turn.
And we still have a little torch. Wait, so are we like kind of in the dark except his torch?
And him.
And me. I'm still technically a torch.
Okay.
Your lights aren't there anymore?
I uncasted them when I casted the armor.
Okay.
But he glows now.
Yeah. Because essentially I'm the one glowing.
So where are we at?
What's Tom?
So
About where you're there.
We're all about here. I'm the first person here, and he just stood up.
And she's
Troy's turn.
somewhere.
My turn?
Somewhere.
That's what I mean. That's where I was.
What is
Okay.
what is Tomergy?
So
Thaumaturgy.
It's purely, 90% of the time it's cosmetic. You can make your eyes look like they're glowing.
first thing that happens on my turn is. So where's my rope?
Technically still tied
Still
to them.
tied to them.
Oh yeah, and
In the most fanciest bow you can see, they are tied together.
Yeah, because I'm so awesome.
Come here,
I can
honey.
request that back. I'm requesting my rope. Don't forget to give me my
You
rope.
can
I'm putting
request
out
it,
there. I'm
but
putting
on
it
one
out
of their
there.
turns, they have to untie it from themselves.
I'm
and
just
Or
give it
you can untie it.
I'm very stingy. I make sure I get my rope. back.
So
Wait,
you can
wait,
make your
How much feet is
Okay,
the rope?
so
30
thaumaturgy. You can make your voice boom.
My book says
You can
30.
cause flames
Oh, it
to
says
flicker. You can cause harmless
50.
tremors. You can create instantaneous sounds.
So I'm a ghost.
Essentially,
Okay, so my rope is safe. It's my turn. I have a torch lit.
You can like it dark something.
I'm thinking about it. The fire's not really gonna do much. It's too wet. I decided. I lit this torch for no reason.
Torch at him.
I'm thinking about it.
You're still just the same distance away.
so you can still throw your stuff.
It just stood up. It hasn't moved.
We're in a marsh, huh? Well, next
We're
to
in a
river.
swamp.
Swamp area next to river.
Oh yes, they don't know that.
Level 4.
Okay, I'm happy.
No what?
What?
The ice is now melted, by the way.
She's the only one that knows what I did with my amulet.
I'm the DM. I have to know everything.
Yeah, you're the only one that knows.
Gotta remember what that is. I'm sorry. Oh, go for it.
I got.
You could do this too.
I'm trying to decide how I'm gonna attack this. I think all my attacks are gonna be useless.
Release the dragon.
He was built to be tough, but not impossible.
He's a Ford.
Well,
It's mostly it was 90% a test for Ryan.
oh.
So let's just let Ryan do his thing.
So
That's a good way to watch Ryan die.
Wait, hold on. Who's?
Well, he's on
Whose
a
turn
death
is it?
mission.
Huh?
Whose turn is it?
It's
It's
his.
mine right now.
He's trying to decide what he wants to do.
Sorry it's taking me so long.
Ready to action.
That is cool.
See enough, low enough challenge rating for you?
It's a 3. I can turn it to a 4.
That looks awesome. Uh-oh.
They're missing.
Well, they're not missing. We just have
Ryan, what 1 or 4.
Or this. I can do both.
Mm-hmm. I need you to pick 1 or 4.
4.
Okay.
I
Is
guess
it a 4?
No,
No,
it was a
it's a
1.
I'm really just gonna make sure I have a dart on the ready to throw
gonna
at
get
that
some
thing in
chips.
case he tries to attack me. Hold turn.
Hold action.
There we go.
Ooh. Careful. Okay, Nakai, that would make it your turn. I'm gonna hold action. You're adorable.
I'm doing this. I know exactly what I'm going to do.
So is he just gonna hold the action?
That's what I asked. Looks like he's looking for food of some sort.
I know exactly what I'm going to do. I got to go get another food.
Is this my turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, we're both stuck to this rope. How about you?
Okay.
He doesn't have to if you don't want to.
Oh, I know.
Can
what
I
you're
throw
doing.
my mace and make it trip? Or not my mace, my mace. Or my hammer.
Okay, I just want to like.
You can
explain
throw
this
your
to you.
hammer, but you might lose
It's
your hammer.
Your hammer.
Sorry.
Your hammer
It's fine.
versus its foot. Just so you know, I want you to know that, and it's a swamp area.
Swamp area and then those two. Oh,
I just want to make sure you
I
understand.
don't need that piece. I only need that piece. Because I'm not turning into that yet. I am turning into this.
How much HP are you at, Ryan?
Oh, I have temporary hit points. I'm more than healthy.
Okay, how much are you at?
14.
I can't
I
even
feel like
be
I'm
healed
20.
right now.
How much are you at, Troy?
What do you
He's
mean?
fine.
Oh.
I'm the only one that took damage.
Yeah, I'm so like.
Just
Yeah,
not very
I took
much.
damage.
Yeah.
I have temporary hit points,
Yeah,
so
so-
I cannot even be, like, I can't even start to be hit
Those are
yet,
gone.
Yeah.
which
Okay.
is probably another like 8
Well, if
minutes or
it's
so.
If it's a spell thing, don't waste it on me. I'm barely at 14. I'm good. I've had less.
At the level he is at, 14 is good.
Yeah. I've taken less.
Turn into a quick animal and run away.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm still tied to you.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can untie
Turn
yourself.
into a quick animal and run
Or you can turn
away.
into a small animal and run away. You would just drop the rope.
Or you turn into a bear and you run away.
That'd be hilarious. I'm totally picturing this.
The rope's still tied to you. You turn into a bear.
Your pins underneath them as you runs.
I think bears are a challenge rating
It's
of
just
1.
like this. It's like,
No. I don't want to get dragged away.
It is your choice. You can drag him if you wish.
It won't even be dragged at some points. I mean, depending on how big you are.
Just turn into
I
something.
have to see this.
wait, hold on. Can I do something? Like, if I turn into a bear,
Oh.
and I'm running with him, he's going to be in the back of me. But what if I...
Or on your back. Depends on how you guys got tied
Or your
together.
tummy.
No.
And you just be running over him.
Oh,
No.
I thought, like, I'd, like, be like this, and he's, like, over here somewhere.
No.
See, I
We
pictured
got-
they were facing each other and had the rope like tied here.
Yeah, could be doing
Okay.
that too.
I just
He can turn into a black bear or a brown bear. Both of
Don't
them are
turn
perfectly
into
fine.
a
fine.
bear.
What else can I turn into?
It's his
Like
choice.
something
Brown bears are large.
No, what can I turn into something small?
Something small?
So you wanted to drop out of the rope.
So that he can attack.
A baboon. A
By the way, you
badger.
cannot hide while attached.
A bat.
I would be able to fly with
A
a bat, right?
blood hawk.
Yes, you can fly with the bat.
I'll be a blood hawk.
I'm trying to keep the things that he's probably seen that are also small. Like technically a crab, but eagle.
I'll be a blood hawk. A
Blood hawk?
Yeah, sorry.
Damn, what happened?
So it'd be a small beast
1,
with the
2,
flight of 60 feet.
3.
You'd have a faster flying than me.
Okay. So.
And you'd also have keen sight, you'd have a beak attack, you'd have an armor class of 12, and 7 temporary hit points.
Okay, so.
Oh no, because you can't turn into flying creatures.
I can't. Oh yeah. Oh crap.
Not until level 3, I believe.
You could totally be a rabbit, not only
A what?
a rabbit.
A rabbit.
I'd still be fast with the rabbit, huh?
You can't turn into anything flying or
And
swimming.
3.5.
A giant
40.
centipede. They're small.
Those would be all over the swamp.
Don't worry, I can talk to him about it.
A giant fire beetle. It's so weird that they call them giant, but
They're
yeah.
not really giant.
Yeah.
They're just giant for a fire beetle.
Okay, I'll be
A giant rat.
I'll be a rabbit. So I'm a rabbit. I'm out.
Peace.
I'm out. Yeah. I'm
Hopefully,
out.
there's no owls around.
I'm like, oh crap.
It's just when you turn into something small, you have to kind of be worried sometimes. So,
Do you got any attack as a rabbit?
no, there's not even rabbits in the book. So it's just
okay.
essentially like
Yeah,
the
so
DM's
I'm just-
like, yeah, that would be a low enough
I'm
challenge
just,
hitting
I'm
kind of
just a
thing.
rabbit. I'm out.
So you're gonna bolt?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
20 guys, right?
Yeah, D20.
Come on. 5.
6, right? Don't forget.
Five.
the
Your
plus.
perception,
Six,
which is
7.
charisma. So yeah, 7.
Roll strength check.
There might be another tree. Strength check.
Oh.
And as a rabbit, you're. Reroll that. It was on the side.
Yeah.
Reroll.
I don't know what it was. 18.
Versus 22. A large
18.
creature picks you up by
It's
the
still
scruff.
20.
20.
Yeah, so it's still higher than you.
A creature larger than yourself picks you up by the scruff of your neck.
Does anyone else see it?
I bet it's the dog. You'll
Perception.
probably be fine.
I'm going to try to see what
Okay,
is
it might be
going
the
on.
dog, it might be Zan, it might be a fox.
15. 2. 17.
You see Zan holding this new rabbit. I'm sorry,
Oh.
lady holding the rabbit.
Oh,
Lady holding
no.
the rabbit.
Help! I'm dying here.
Well, it's not my turn.
Nah, lady's got you. You're fine.
Alright, so that's Nakai's turn.
You can't tell it's lady because she's behind you. That's what the perception check was, to see if you could see her before she got you. Okay, next. Con check.
Con? 20 for her.
Oh yeah, because you're still biomedically diseased.
Oh, no.
Nakai escapes without being so.
18.
Pass.
Okay, I'm going to face. Where is he? And
The tree's here, I'm here, you're here, he's here. The
No, where?
Zan has the rabbit, and the wolf's here.
You take one though.
okay.
Because you're still covered in the water and it's already seeped into you.
I tell her that's one of our friends.
Well, she just saw it turn into it. so-
Lady picked it up. Like, lady's just like,
Like a pup kind
like she didn't move out of the way.
you
she
could have
just
turned
picked
into
you
a
up.
wolf pup. That probably would have been good.
I should have done that, huh?
A
Crap.
wolf pup would have been good.
I'm going to
Dude, I just
try to
touched it
hide.
15 minutes ago.
Stealth check.
I have a +4.
Mm-hmm.
22.
22.
Do you believe yourself hidden? Because I'm assuming you're hiding from the tree. Not
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
Not
you know,
a tree.
everyone just saw
Well,
you.
I was gonna say, well, I'm technically hit mine back to him.
The bunny wouldn't see him. Lady might see him.
Yeah,
Sans
everybody else would probably see him. My back is turned to him, so you're probably stealth from me and the tree.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted to hide from was the tree.
Okay, top of the round. Lady, you feel movement and you're walking away from the tree. Imagination. Ryan,
Once again, I yell at them to run away.
you fools.
You fools! Flee, you fools! And I fly at the tree. I get right above the tree. And I polymorph into black pudding.
Okay.
The minute it touches the tree,
The tree or the water in the tree?
the tree.
Okay.
Because it corrodes wood.
Yes, it does.
A creature that touches the pudding or hits it with a melee attack. Mind you, I'm like oozing down it, so it's touching me. Takes 1d8 of acid damage. And it starts to corrode. After dealing damage, it takes a permanent -1 penalty. And if it drops to a -5, it dies.
Okay, now you might want to heal me.
My dad called this a tournament. I'm like, it's not a tournament.
It's only taking 1 right now and a -1
Okay.
per turn.
Okay.
You guys just literally saw me literally melt into like just a black gelatinous thing and like fall onto him.
Are you flammable?
Probably. I'm
kill
still
him.
technically wearing that flame armor.
If I throw a torch at you, will it kill you?
I am.
No, it's.
I'm not immune to fire, so yeah.
It wouldn't kill him, right? It would just turn you
It would
into
set him on
yourself.
fire. If he's flammable and I catch him on fire, he'll probably die.
It might. I might die from doing this. I'm trying to save you guys.
Okay.
I'm pulling a Gandalf.
Treat
Flee, you fools!
You.
I will take him down with me. That's why I went and got the other figurine, because I have a gelatinous cube. That was my other idea, was to turn into a gelatinous cube and start eating him.
Trying to think of what it would be. Sorry, give me a second.
They're large, so I mean,
Roll
I
a
could start eating one leg at a time.
Strength check to hold on as it tries to shake you up.
I can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch without squeezing, so even if he's trying to shake me off, I can start squeezing into him. And I have spider climb, so I'm stuck to him anyway.
He's still gonna try though.
Okay. You also want me to roll a strength check?
Yeah.
Do I have advantage because of the spider climb?
Yes.
That's 5. Fuck you.
I love that nat 1 there.
Yeah, but 4
I
plus
forgot
5, so
four.
9.
Okay. Little bits and pieces of you fling off, but mostly you're still there. So.
I'm like starting to ooze into
like
the cracks
you
of
were
him.
this big, and now you're like this much, just sitting on him.
I went from a large to a medium.
Yeah. Half of you goes flying through the forest.
I'm essentially
you're
killing
ooze,
myself,
you're
guys. I'm ooze. I can. You know what's great about black pudding ooze?
Put yourself back together.
I split, so now that half of me that's over here, I can start moving and start eating the bottom of his feet.
I didn't say
I'm
it
now
was a
2
smart
medium.
tree.
Yeah, I'm now 2 medium
Like,
creatures.
I never said it was a smart tree. Okay. It moves. It's 40.
Towards them.
Good thing I'm hiding.
So does
It's
that
still
make it
touching
safer?
me, so it takes its damage. Another 1. You go back in the bag. And it's also taking another -1, so now it's at -2.
Okay.
It should be right up on it.
And I'm the only one.
Now he's gonna try and hit Troy. Does a 20
You guys
break your
essentially
AC?
have 3 turns to get away.
Does a 20 break your AC?
I am.
Yeah.
Or stay alive, basically.
Yeah.
You have 3 turns to stay alive.
Can I get out of her mouth?
Well, wait.
You take 1 damage.
I guess that's only on me. How many do I have?
Of your health
And
points?
yes,
Yeah.
technically you can.
I don't know. How many
uh,
hit points does he have?
That's your hit point.
Yeah, 22.
So you'll have 20.
So now
He has an armor class of 15. He has 22 hit points. And how much did he take?
1.
1.
21.
Yeah, so you're still pretty good.
Essentially, it swiped at you.
Well, here's what's gonna happen then. Does that make it me?
Yes, because you're after the tree.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is
You're gonna rescue me out of this mouth.
Why? She's saving you.
She's probably saving me. Just
quarterstaff attack the foot.
She knows that you're part of the
Slobbering.
party.
Yeah. She can
Slobber.
probably smell you.
Slobber.
Quarterstaff attacks lower half of the tree.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
A
20?
D20 plus whatever bonus you have to attack with quarterstaff.
5.
Dex or strength, whichever is higher, is plus 2.
Whatever is. Wait. So strength. So
Which one's higher, your dex or your strength?
my strength.
So you'll attack with your
you got
strength.
me by
So
neck,
plus
man.
4, and then
Plus
plus 2 because
2.
I'm proficient in it. So that makes 11.
Okay. Is it magical or not magical?
My staff is just regular.
Okay. You miss.
Okay. At the same time, I can do step of the wind. Right.
Okay.
Disengage, dash back.
I believe so.
You can spend 1 Kai point to take the disengage or dash action as
Yeah.
bonus action on your
You can
turn.
use a
and
key
your jump
point.
distance is doubled for the turn.
Okay.
So he attacks and disengages.
So now I'm safe.
He's a roguey.
No, he's a hunter.
So now I'm safely away.
Yeah, so you're like, boop.
Cool.
You're like, you run, you are up, you attack, and then you go, boop.
Basically flipped off him and realized how useless my attack
Well,
was.
Zan is still over here.
Well, Zan's in a tree.
Huh?
Zan's in a tree.
Yeah, but like, And then the dog's back here. Oh, you grabbed an Eevee. Nice. And then he's stealthed somewhere. Like, he's hiding in a bush.
And
I'm
now,
hiding somewhere that he won't see me.
and now I only have one key point that's not refilled until short rest.
Yeah, you have to wait until another rest.
Okay, your turn.
Okay.
You still do not know Lady.
But like I
has
said, you guys only have to, survive for 3 turns.
Wait, she
So-
only talks an animal.
My
That's
suggestion
why I
She
is
hasn't spoken
run.
anything. She just
But I
picked you
wanna
up.
stick around.
Okay.
And
I
you
can't
can't see
run.
what.
Because I essentially will kill it in 3 more turns.
I can
But
survive for
usually,
3
if
turns.
you see
Okay.
like people just look at you and be like, "Oh, okay," and just
Less than if I can get my second
go
ooze over
away.
here eating it as well.
Look, all you know is some large creature has picked you up and taken you away from the battle. That's all you know.
Okay, so apparently in the game, what I'm thinking is that it's probably gonna take me away and eat me. Right?
You could be thinking that because you didn't know Lady was nearby.
But you did see people.
You could
just
perform a
look at you.
perception check and see if you can figure out what's carrying you.
Can I?
A D20.
14.
Okay.
Plus.
You smell wolf breath, and you could tell by the corner of your eye that it's the same color as Lady, and most likely a wolf.
Okay. So that's in the game. That's what I'm going to think.
Okay.
So
You can ask her to put you down. You can ask whatever you want. She's just taking the safety.
okay, I'm gonna ask her.
She's
to put-
basically trying to save you.
I'm gonna ask her to put me down.
Okay, she can't do that till her turn though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apparently that's my turn, right?
The rest you can hold.
Okay.
In this particular case, because another character.
So
has you.
when is her turn gonna be?
And
At the
top.
beginning.
Yeah.
So after Hendrix.
Okay. So, yeah. So I told her to put me down,
Okay.
and yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to ready action if it comes like starts swinging at me to run,
Okay.
and that's it.
Lady's turn. She sits and then sets you down. And then kind of places a paw in front of you, like stay. She's not
Roll
restraining
the
you.
first. Always save the healer.
Yeah.
This isn't Lady's first travel. Especially when it turns into a rabbit and it's something small enough Lady can carry.
Someone caught Hitmonlee.
Okay.
So it was him on Chan the other night at the.
Next turn.
Okay. Ryan.
So this half of me is going to ooze into its cracks.
Okay.
I'm
You-
I'm immune to all kinds of stupid crap, so I don't have to worry about.
I'm quite sure you're immune to what's in it.
Yeah, and then this half of me is going to move 20 feet towards him. Because as a news, I can only move 20 feet. 5. Much better.
Okay.
Okay.
-3 now? Has a -3 now?
Yeah, -3.
-3 of what?
Zan shoots.
I'm corroding it, and so if I can get it to a -5, it dies.
Okay.
While I'm also poisoning it at the same time. I'm essentially trying to eat it. You find that I play things that I eat things.
And you're thinking, ew, evil tree, ew, evil tree. Okay. Tree's turn.
How would I
And
do?
the only thing it knows where it is, other than you, would be the monk that just ran away.
Oh, I'm not at
So it's gonna chase.
You could always hit me.
I'm at the game store.
Wait, hell. Wait.
It
I'm at
technically
the game store
can't
playing
see.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I know. I'm oozing in its cracks.
So it moves 40 feet.
Wait,
It's 40
I'll hit
feet
you up later because I think we're going out.
towards our monk.
There's this
So I'm
kid,
hitting.
and he was really mean to me, and it made me feel bad.
No, I'm at something
I
to do.
posted something on
yours.
Facebook and it said no one cares my class. So
I'm at something to do on
it
New
made me
York.
feel really bad.
I'm pretty sure a 19 and a 32 hit him.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
thing's a 15.
What?
I haven't decided yet.
Hitting the monk.
You hitting me?
Yeah.
What do I need
It-
to roll?
Nothing. Accuracy.
You take 10 damage though.
So you're down to 11.
I can't use it. I can only do my other one on my turn. I can't dodge it on this turn. Patient defense.
No, you have to do it on your turn only.
Damn. Ain't that about a bitch?
Makes it your turn though.
So I take 10 and I'm at 11.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
That sucks.
It's your turn.
Alright, sorry, bro.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's only the dodge on your turn as
Okay.
an action. That's all I was checking to see. If
Your
it
turn.
says reaction, you can take it on somebody else's turn. But it's an action.
Your turn.
Tree attacked me. It's on me. I have 11 health.
Yep.
How many more turns till Tree's dead?
That ended its turn, so
I
it's at
guess I
negative
wouldn't know
4.
that, can I?
Basically, the start of the round.
How much will
Well, 10's a lot.
It'll die before it touches you again.
Oh, it will.
Yeah,
Will we be able to go to a town and, like, I would be able to get a new weapon or something like that?
possibly.
Really depends on what they have.
Because the tree's at 4 damage, right? Or 4 HP.
Well, it's negative 4
At
corroded.
-5, it just dies.
Yeah. Essentially, I corrode it so much that it can't do anything. It dies.
So what if I throw my light hammer? Cause
Can I hold my
plus 4
action to
damage.
patient defense?
But you're a rabbit.
What does patient defense do again?
Because
It
then
makes
one
him
can
less.
take the dodge action. as
It
a
ma-
bonus
makes him
action
let
on
to
your
make a
turn.
dodge. So
Okay.
he basically as he's reading it. So when it tries to attack
Attack him
him,
again.
he'll
take
like,
him again. Okay,
get
yeah,
out
that's
of the
fine.
way.
Okay thing to do?
yeah, that would be how you use the dodge.
I choose that.
Okay. That's why I was checking because it said dodge, which should be a reaction, but it says use it as an action. So that
You have
means he
to
would
ready it as an action.
exactly.
Okay, your turn, okay.
Okay.
Though it should die before then.
I am-
Though it's a good thing to have because if it
I am
falls,
down. Will I still be able to use my magic?
As a bunny?
Yeah.
not at your level. When you get to a higher level, yes.
No, I mean like the
Yeah, when you get to a higher level, you can, but currently you can't. You're
Right
still
now,
too low
lady's
level.
like, you're a bunny, let me save you.
Yeah, you can turn back into your regular form
for
as a bonus
for
action.
my turn.
No, that's a
That's
bonus action.
Oh, then I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah. When you get to a higher level, you actually can cast while you're in animal form.
Essentially, you secretly stealth with Lady because she picked you up.
Mm-hmm.
And then she stealthed into the
Yeah.
forest.
But because you're a moon druid, you're changing into animals and back. That's actually a bonus action.
Oh, okay. So then, from this bunny, I now transform like an evolution into bunny.
Evolution.
I still think it more of a animorph style.
And
It just,
Especially from animals, man.
I know it's not like I went butterfly and
can I run?
You can.
Can I
Okay.
run to the back of the tree? And
it's great. I technically just
If
showed
you
him what
run,
it
you can move
looks
double
like.
your movement, but you can't do anything else.
Yeah, you can move your regular movement.
That tree dies next turn. I'm just chill.
I think he just wants to punch it. I really think he
Feel
just
free to
wants
move up
punch
to it and hit
Kill
it.
Ryan!
If you want to punch it, dude. Go for it. I hit it with my staff once because I was curious.
What's funny? I'm not immune to bludgeoning damage. So when this tree falls, it's gonna hurt. Especially because I technically lost my temporary hit points from that.
Oh, and you're a tiny. And it's a
Mm-hmm.
huge.
Well,
what?
currently I'm a medium.
You can heal
Okay.
a fool.
It's not quite so bad then.
Yeah. Currently I'm a
Cool.
medium.
Didn't you choose the voice one?
It's a large and huge.
If he yells, does it heal all of us?
If I yell at the
If he heals, I think all of his spells are single target. I might be wrong. I can't.
No,
recall.
he has healing word. He can
Oh.
hit multiple targets.
Okay.
He can
Okay.
heal all of us by yelling.
yeah, I just use healing word.
He's like, I hit you, and everybody gets healed.
By how much? All the way?
No, it's based on a dice roll.
So do I hear him or no?
Probably. You're just hidden. Let me find out exactly how much.
I use a megaphone.
Yeah, essentially, because healing word is a spoken spell, whereas the other one's cure wounds. He has to go and touch.
Oh, he.
That's why I told him to take.
what he had from
That's
here.
why I told him to take the healing word. 60-foot range, so he's pretty much going to be able to hit everybody. A creature of your choice you can see with range regains hit points equal to 1d4. It's 1d4.
A 1d4?
Yeah, 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier, which for
This-
you
No,
is
that's
5.
1d6.
Yeah, it's the pyramid.
The ones that hurt like a bitch.
Okay.
when you step on them.
Yeah, plus 3 or 5. Sorry.
Plus 5.
2.
7.
7.
So
I'm
you
like-
heal all the ones that need healing by 7.
If they
So
don't need
seven-
healing,
seven.
then they don't take healing.
Yeah. Like I don't need healing.
And
I
Dan
don't.
doesn't need healing.
So
Lady
it's
doesn't
just
need
you
healing.
two?
I
Yeah.
need to heal.
And yourself, have you taken any damage?
No.
Okay, then.
And I'm back up to 20.
You notice whatever slobber you had as a buddy is gone.
I'm at 18. That's way better
Oh,
than
me
11,
too?
though.
The.
From being carried by
Yeah, it
others.
doesn't say it doesn't heal poison.
Oh.
No, he's no longer slobbery from being carried as a bunny by
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm still in the...
Yeah. Essentially, it takes my touching to heal you, or finding somebody else who can get rid of poisons. And I'm probably going to die after this tree dies. So.
That-
Don't
ends
die
my-
yet.
Well, I may not have a choice. Though, to be fair, I have been split in half.
Yeah.
So if half of me dies, I don't know the ramifications
There's one
of this.
on you and one underneath you. So you're still going to take the 2d10 from that one. Because it's going to fall straight down.
Yeah. So I don't know the ramifications of this, but I'm assuming I'm dead.
In most cases, people would say your health is half. I'm saying you're sharing a health pool. You have a better chance that way.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I know the black ooze itself is split, like it's half and half.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is, if this one dies and this one's still alive,
I'm saying they're sharing
what's
a
the
health pool.
ramifications?
You
I mean,
can't
I-
get smaller than a tiny, so I'd probably just say you died, but that's why I'm telling you your shared health pool at the moment. Because you can't get much smaller than a tiny.
No. Well, technically, I'm two mediums. That's what I'm saying. I'm two.
But when you
mediums
go back,
yeah, when I turn back into normal, I'm still split in half.
Unless they can find.
Exactly. I have to reform myself back together before I turn back to normal. And I only have a minute to do, or an hour. I have an hour to
Hour.
do this, so I have plenty of time.
so you might have to move trees.
Yeah, but when this tree falls,
It's falling on him, so you have to take the tree off the other half of him if he survives it.
within an hour,
Okay.
or I start putting myself together under the tree, hope that you guys get the tree off of me within the hour.
Before he suffocates.
Yeah, before I turn back into tiny and die.
Oh.
I might as well just be going ahead and rolling my death saves.
Okay, that was Nakai's turn.
Bet you glad I didn't
Hendrix.
run now.
Oh,
JK.
I pulled a Gandalf. See you fools! I'm
Okay,
taking the
I rolled
Balrog
something
with
so
me.
I'm sorry.
This is my Balrog. I shall return as a white butterfly.
There we go.
8.
Huh?
8. Yay.
You take 6 damage.
And I'm back.
Essentially, you've been infected. But it's not the plague.
It's okay. I've already got a backup character.
Oh yeah.
He's my shadow that's been back here watching everybody fight.
Okay? Now you can take your turn.
Can't he do the same thing that you do?
I don't think
Nah.
he has anything to get rid of poison from a person.
He's not a paladin.
He has purified food, but he doesn't have anything to get rid of poison. So,
But my
no.
wisdom is up. Can I make a potion or something?
Possibly if you can find the stuff to get a potion together.
That'd be a
But,
nature and a
yeah,
perform.
you'd have to make a nature check and then a perform
Nature or
check.
perform and probably a medicine.
Yeah, well, which he's proficient in. He's actually pretty good at medicine.
Yeah.
That would take a little while to do, though.
Yeah. But yeah, technically you could heal him down the line. It's just,
He'd still be hurt.
yeah. He'd be hurting while you're trying to make this potion to save him.
Yeah.
Whereas he wants me to touch him because I have a thing where I can touch him and take away all, basically
Yeah.
cure all diseases.
Yeah.
Just by touching.
I can do it.
But currently, if I touch you, you won't like it.
Yeah.
Though you're not wearing any metal or wood, as far as I can tell. So,
He's got a dagger. That's about it.
yeah. But I start eating
I
you.
have 2 daggers.
The minute I touch you, I start eating. Like, there's
You
not
don't
much I
wanna
can control
touch you right
about
now.
it. That was the danger of the kind of creature I took, was I don't really have much control over what I do.
I don't know.
Essentially, you currently have dysentery.
Gross.
Yeah. Biomedical waste inside of the tree. See, that's the other problem.
Not unless you throw one of your daggers.
I'm falling with this tree.
Yeah.
That's the other problem, is I'm in all of the cracks. When I turn back to normal, there's no saying which spot I'm going to turn back to
So
normally
he's
within the tree.
distracted on him. Can I run behind him and try to get to the lake?
The creek?
Yeah, the creek.
Yeah?
Because you're technically hidden over here in a bush.
I'm going.
You're going to go back and try and get more of that treasure?
No.
Or you're going to try and put the treasure back?
No, I'm keeping it. And they don't know where it is. I hid it in the tree. I hid it in me, on me. In
Oh,
the
yeah.
tree. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you did that.
No, I'm just going to try to run to the lake, and maybe like after all this is done, we can try soaking some of me like into the stream. So
Basically clean yourself off of the disease.
With algae.
yeah.
I only have one problem with it, and you might see it too. Do you see it too?
Mm-hmm. I see many problems with this.
I have one main concern with it.
What's your main one?
How I'm split.
That's one of them.
That's my main concern. I might end up actually eating him, depending on where he stops.
Currently, that's where he stopped.
Yeah. Where he's at, he's fine. My character is obviously eating the tree. Like, the other half of me is going to be doing the same thing. We're of hive mind. My problem is, he goes this way to where the creek is, where we're currently at. He gets in the middle of me getting back to this tree. I have to eat you to get to the tree, and it's not something I can technically control.
Already enough.
Though to be fair, you don't know I'm over here.
Yeah.
I'm a black pudding in a very dark forest.
Yeah, but still, I do.
Pick a number 1 through 4.
3.
Okay.
Got that Majin Buu shit going on.
2.
It's pretty dope.
Boo, gonna eat you up! Boo's so great, he gonna do a flip!
That's
But I
not
still
bad.
don't know.
It's
He
pretty
can
good.
still see behind.
It's
me.
one of my favorite characters.
Hell yeah,
For all
dude.
I
I
know.
love Boo, dude.
I even have a Boo race.
That's awesome.
They have a move called the Candy Beam.
Hell yeah.
You can turn a
I'm
creature
going
into
right
candy.
after-
Ryan,
That's
it's your turn.
All right. 7. -1.
It's now at -5, and it collapses.
Mm-hmm.
You are underneath it,
Yeah, which way is it collapsing?
straight down on you.
Oh, so it's just straight down?
Yeah.
It's not like
Like
falling
the
forward
tower,
or...
like
It goes
9/11?
straight down.
Okay. So now I'm underneath it.
I
That's what I was making sure, because I was afraid that if it fell like
I'm
this,
sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna freaking crush him.
well, luckily that's why I told him to do the dodge thing, because if it fell this way, he could just dodge out.
No, it's collapsing straight down.
Okay, so
However,
now-
he'll need that dodge in a second.
Yeah. So I'm technically now under it. Still technically eating this creature, by the way.
Take 11 damage, Ryan.
Yeah. Puts me at 45.
Okay.
Any other damage?
Everyone
other
within
than
a
that?
20-foot radius needs to make a con save
Am I in?
and a
radius
strength
of it?
save. And or dex. You're either moving out of the way or trying to stay up. But you're making both.
What about someone who's dodging? He's got to dodge.
He can do dodge, but he'd still have to make the
You
con
can do a
save.
back flip, man.
Okay, so what all do I need to roll right now?
You can use your dodge
To get out
instead
of the way.
strength or dex, but you still need to make a con because the smell is horrid.
Okay, so in order, I'm doing my dodge.
You're dodging it.
So,
Oh, I don't
so I
think
need
you're
to
in
roll.
the-
Since it
No, you're good
collapsed,
to the dodge.
since it technically collapsed under me, all the bodies are still technically under me as well, right?
Yep.
So the,
But the
the
bottom
stink,
busts
yeah,
it out.
I get that part. I get that the stink would go out. I
The water
technically,
does too.
yeah, I technically just landed in a pile of dead bodies as an ooze.
Mm-hmm.
You guys just fed me for a week,
Am I in the radius of it?
so you don't have to worry about any more dead bodies.
Yes.
And I'm immune to poison, so
So I don't understand what a con check is.
Technically, so is Nakai. You roll a d20,
Yes.
and then you add your Constitution modifier to it.
I have a +2.
It's up here. Let's see.
No,
Right here
it's
is con.
+3. Okay.
Yeah, I have a +2.
oh, and then
6.
16.
9.
That was 6.
Fail. What did you get?
What?
What did you get for your con?
Oh, roll.
I don't know.
got a +3,
Means I'm poisoned or something. Man. That's disgusting.
6.
I got
3
a
plus 3.
I got a 16.
Pass.
Yes.
At least you're not more poisoned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nakai, Troy.
4.
4, 2.
You're gonna want to make that potion real quick.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your
You
main
both now
concern.
have dysentery.
So I'm just diseased.
Join.
It's the number one thing that killed the people in the Oregon Trail.
I understand that. I remember.
You want to be
That and
making
syphilis.
you want to be making that potion quick because I ain't coming back anytime soon. I'm eating dead bodies in a dead tree.
How does that affect me?
Currently, you'll take damage each turn.
Yeah, that's what's happened to me.
Until Kai finished making this potion.
It would be at wealth, right?
You've only failed
For
once
what?
on a con save, so you're currently taking
Oh, no.
1d6.
It's just going to be a roll that she's going to
Hendrix
tell you
has
to
failed
do.
twice, so he's taking 2.
Okay.
Oh no. Wait, I felt
So-
so.
So she's going to basically tell you
So
to
did I
make
just
3
take
different
2
rolls.
damage?
I thought.
No, this one you passed, but
Oh,
you have
okay.
failed 2 total.
So did I just take 2 damage?
Yes.
Okay. That's okay. 16. That's fine.
I just thought of making a potion out of something. That was funny.
Okay. Tree. Troy, your turn.
I guess we don't even know if it's dead now.
Well-
Well, I guess it's dead, but
It's fallen into a puddle of blackness.
it's on me. He's hiding.
You have surrounded this dead tree. From top and bottom.
Can you communicate as a?
Mm-mm. I can't communicate. And if you guys, like, touch me, I start eating you too.
Oh yeah, and he needs help getting in.
And I'm technically the one eating the tree. Like, I've completely surrounded the tree. So you guys can't even lift this tree off of me.
We really don't want you to
Can I say
die.
the monster manual?
Oh, I have
That's
one.
what I was using for the use.
What's nearby me? Do I have to do a perception check?
No, that's your passive. There's trees nearby. You can see the river behind the tree. You notice the water quickly sank into the ground, though, so you're not standing in the sewage.
What's the wolf's name?
And the bodies are with
Her
me,
name
so.
is Elsinore, but everyone calls
Oh,
her Lady.
That's
A
right.
nigga can't get a rock?
Huh?
Nigga can't get a rock?
Get a rock?
Yeah, I need a rock.
You're in a swamp.
Oh. Shit.
You are in a swamp.
I didn't think
At
about
least you don't have to
that.
worry about dead bodies. I'm eating those.
And technically, you're safe from the con because of it.
Well, that and I'm immune to poison even when I turn back into the butterfly, so.
No,
You're
I-
immune to disease, which dysentery.
It's a
would be.
30-foot tree. We can't lift it on our own. Can
Oh.
You can break it into
Actu-
smaller pieces.
Yeah, but he's in there.
I'm not in it. I'm.
At this point,
Like,
it is literally
on,
a
in,
dead tree
around.
carcass. It's like a normal tree.
He's literally in, and this part is
So I
currently
can-
on
I'm
top.
essentially a part of the tree at this point.
Yeah, and we can't touch you without.
So
us
is
He is the tree, apparently.
So is using my quarterstaff as a
Ooh,
freaking
bludgeoning. Good,
You
good.
can bust it up.
no, but I mean is using my quarterstaff as a to lift the tree up so he can ooze himself out an option?
Yes.
That's what I want to try to do. I don't know what I need to roll.
Strength?
Probably, because it
'Cause
would
you're
take
lifting a
strength
large
to.
tree.
Right.
Yeah, it would take strength to
20?
lever.
Yes, D20 plus your strength modifier.
19.
Do I have
19
the rope?
plus
Do I
6.
still have this rope
Right,
around
you
me?
begin-
I'm assuming.
Prying it up, but it's not quite enough for him to get out yet.
Okay.
It's like you're slowly pushing it down because it's a really
Yeah,
heavy
but
tree.
he requests to have it back, though.
Yeah, but I still have it. So I
Hey,
can
one of you
give it
two
back.
fools that are around here in my immediate area,
Food.
come jump on this with me. I need more weight.
I'm sorry, I'm healing everyone.
Okay, I just screamed that.
I call for help to help me do the thing, and that takes up my whole turn, right?
Well, the calling is a free action, but the lifting would be taking up your action.
You got 5 plus whatever.
Zan jumps from a tree and lands on the wood perfectly.
That's good news.
Mm-hmm. Because she'll get a bonus to her strength that
Sort
way.
of.
Good job, NPC.
Her weight's
It's great that they're trying to free me.
But either way, you still got this character, right?
Mm-hmm. It's
Sadly,
not
her
that.
strength shite.
You
But she
guys are
only
gonna
has
find out what
11.
happens as soon as you free me.
That is not her forte.
This
I mean, it helps.
And like I said, she only weighs 90 pounds.
There's a reason why people don't like oozes.
Okay, is it my turn
Dragons are
now?
huge.
I'm 130.
Oh, they're
I need a little
medium.
bit of help. They're
Dragonborns are medium.
apparently,
but they're really
they're
big
apparently
medium.
more than 6 foot tall and 250 pounds. On
Yeah,
average.
that's a medium. It's a big medium, but it's still a medium.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's dope.
You're like taller than this human, but you're still technically the
This-
medium.
This would be a good representation.
Yeah. See how they have a same base?
Yeah.
It's because they're both mediums. But you're still like, yeah, you're taller. You're still.
Right. I'm just.
I mean,
built.
6 foot something. A human is 6 foot something.
I'm like a linebacker. You guys are running.
Yeah,
backs.
I mean, you're LeBron James.
Oh yeah, pretty much. I'm just like, I'm Yao Ming.
Yeah, like you're just a really, really big medium.
Is it my
In
turn?
fact, there's actually mediums bigger than you.
Oh.
They're called
Everyone gets
Goliaths.
360 strength.
360?
Yes.
Okay, what do I do?
So up here, see how you have 300 already?
300.
You add 360 to it, so you're at 660.
I'm a level 3!
Does that put me in level 3, 660?
No, I...
No, level 900 is
level 900?
level 3.
Oh yeah, I passed.
Okay, I'm at
Okay, I'm
660.
still level 1, right?
367.
You're level 2.
You started
300
level
is 2. At 660, you'll turn into a level, or at 900, you'll turn into a level 3. So you're still at there. You need 240 more.
I'm going to do this real quick.
Hey, good job, by the way, man. You kicked that tree's ass.
What is it, 360?
360. Like a circle.
So I'm at 1550.
I need to see how much this is. Nope, not compass, not a compass.
You're gonna make me do it, aren't you, Amber?
How come this recording?
Hmm?
We're still
How
under a
come you're
tree.
doing voice record?
Because I put it on YouTube.
Oh.
And I shared that in
Okay.
that group that I added you
Troy's
guys
had
to.
his turn,
so.
and Lady's had a turn, Zan's had a turn, Ryan's currently under a
360?
tree.
Hola!
Hey, what up, bro?
What's up, man?
360.
No, I don't have any.
Have any what?
DDZ.
Oh.
I have
Can I borrow
1,000.
this? Whatever this is?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you're awesome.
Nakai, do you wish to have a turn?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I'm 1,125.
Take your hammer and start breaking it. Use your
You're gonna
scimitar
start
and start
looking for that
slashing
potion
it.
stuff?
You want to start looking for that potion stuff to heal
Yeah, I'm gonna use
everybody.
a potion.
Okay.
Well, you want to look for it. You
So-
need to start making it.
Nature.
So you're gonna roll d20 and then add your nature, which
0.
no
RP or you just have
is
a-
intelligence
What?
based.
RP or you
So
just
plus 3. You just don't have proficiency.
Okay, so it's
So
just 3.
yeah, that plus 3.
Well, this is my
How
first
much is a
one.
level 4?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Level 4. I don't remember.
I could.
18. 19, 20, 21.
20.
You find the plants you need to make a potion.
Okay.
18 plus.
Can I start making it now?
Well, you find the plants. So your next turn,
Your next
you'll
turn,
roll
you
to
make-
start making it.
Okay. I guess
Okay.
that's in there.
So,
All
now,
in.
I know I gotta go get. I didn't want to put mine on yet.
Strong way though.
Hendrix,
No,
your
it's
turn.
highway. Is the
It's supposed to be on the back.
I
yeah.
heard him for help,
So
I'm
that
gonna
people, like,
run
when they
over
see
there
us
and
walking
try to
around,
help.
they can see
Are
it
you
on our
running
back.
around or over?
You're not helping me lift this tree up?
No, I'm trying to.
Oh, okay. I was just asking.
Which one's the safest?
Around.
I'll go around.
It'll just take you longer to get there.
Well, it's better than getting trapped by him.
Getting eaten by an ooze and
Yeah.
walk through the decaying
Yeah.
water again.
Yeah.
Okay. You know I love
Would it be safe to say I'd rather than just kill me with the tree?
you. You could say that if you wanted.
Well, I technically can't. I can't talk.
Oh, do I have to roll to help him? Or
We
do
should
I
be
have
wrapping up
to-
soon.
You would take your turn to get there.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to. Oh.
Take one
That one's
point
fine.
I
of
thought you left
crushing
yours here.
damage.
That's why. I thought
Just
that's
one?
what you could use.
Just one.
Oh, okay.
You took 2 because it was slamming down.
50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine died when I went down the street to try to capture the gem.
Next turn you'll take 2 because you're stuck
Is it
on
right?
it.
That's fine. That part I'm fine with. It was just making sure.
Gross.
It's the minute they free me.
You got kicked out of the Space Museum?
No way.
Yeah. Like, the guy was taking his job way too seriously.
That's hilarious. How many were
Because,
up there?
you know,
Like,
survival instinct would cause you to fly at them.
I know, and I can't technically control it.
Yes.
I turned into a creature I can't control myself as. So I get for turning into a semi-sentient creature instead of a fully sentient creature.
Zan rolls to push on the end of the staff. She makes sure she's very well behind the Dragonborn. With a 17, so the branch lifts up a little bit more. So a small creature can now get through.
always tastes better than before.
That means definitely Ooze can get through.
He's a medium.
He's a what?
Can he
I'm
part
medium.
himself though?
What's it, like size
Technically,
wise?
he's
Yeah,
already
size-wise,
parted
I'm
and
currently a
trying to get himself
medium.
back together.
I'm supposed to be a large. I'm currently 2 mediums trying to put myself together.
That was like an inch.
I can, but I'm currently also trying to put myself back together.
Oh,
He's
I
pushing
see.
through dead bodies and tree to get back together first.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, if I was focused, I could squeeze through.
But currently,
But
the
since you're
ooze's
not
focus
exactly
isn't getting back in one
sentient,
piece.
you're not. Okay.
Yeah, you have to understand, like, I'm only semi-sentient. I don't actually control, like, everything I do is based on pure instinct and survival.
They usually
Currently.
when people show
Huh?
up.
Who are we on?
But no later than like 7.
She positioned herself behind. She safely positioned herself behind me for a
Behind you
reason.
to help
Yeah.
push her.
So you're standing
Like,
here.
that-
she's
she
standing
did that for a
here.
reason. She knows
Oh,
shit
and
I
I'm-
don't.
She's been in this forest before.
That's why she knows things I
Well,
don't.
that and she probably knows what an ooze does.
I don't.
Here you go.
You
For
saw what I did to
instance-
the tree?
Well, yeah, I know you can't.
It's only-
Oh, she wants to make sure. Oh, that could be true. She
Yeah.
makes sure she doesn't get touched by the ooze.
She's a level 15. She's seen a lot in her days.
Just like a local
Oh, okay.
tournament.
And remember, I'm going on base instinct.
Like literally.
Like I literally
He
can't.
thinks-
My character, I no longer control at this point.
Oh, yeah.
For the
Oh,
next
rogue.
hour,
My
I
character's
don't
kinda
control
broken.
it.
Do what?
It's kind of broken.
Yeah,
It's
the
based
top. The rogue
on
art, sometimes
like
it-
pure
depends-
instinct.
And I can
You guys free me
sometimes the
Can I
charge
communicate
and-
with NPC?
Oh, okay. It's working.
with an NPC. Yeah, she's
There was one
through
where I had to,
her.
like, wiggle
But
it.
I'm just letting you know, like
That's how
I
mine
go
was
on
at
base
first.
instinct.
Mine-
Right.
mine was
You guys
broken.
free me. That's great. You're trying to free your pal.
But you don't understand that.
Back home.
But at the
Yeah.
same time, Zan's thinking,
There's not really
I know
any,
he's our
like,
pal,
maybe,
but he's
like,
also an
something to
ooze.
do it, but I haven't
See,
argued
okay,
anything.
so
the only
is it me right
yeah,
now?
the only
Yes.
ones I
Okay,
see,
well,
like,
first off,
Oh really?
Yeah. It's like.
All I
a
ever heard was
girl I don't know,
Zan.
Zan. Yeah.
How do you
And
keep on
that's
forgetting your
more
name?
qualified,
We-
like, than, like,
Well,
I
my
have
character
a
didn't even
girls
get her
than
name
that.
technically.
Yeah.
So
You overheard the conversation where she introduced herself.
I thought it was lady.
Yeah, and you guys don't
The
know.
dog-
The dog's lady.
Oh.
This is Zan. This is lady.
Okay, yeah, okay, never mind.
But you
Okay.
guys
It
don't know
confuses
my
people
name.
because they'll say them together and say Lady Zan. So
Well, I want
people
to turn
think she's
back to,
wrong.
to Zan and be like,
Yeah.
And you can win up to like
A-Ron.
5,000 if you get first.
is it just me,
Like good,
or is this
you can actually
is he
make money.
not?
Like here, I was
He's
like,
not getting the point of why we're doing this.
She tells you, I'm not familiar with transformation magic. I'm only a ranger. But oozes tend to attack anything that
Ouch.
gets in their way.
Have you ever played this?
So maybe if we get it.
So she's basically saying, I'm using caution.
Like,
So, are you guys okay
Like, I
with?
played
And I don't
on
even know if this is a real thing.
I
I
got
can
more
do,
into this,
but
but
so
they are
are we
like
okay with
they have a dungeon master.
stepping back from this tree, taking a long rest, and waiting on him to see if he can, or a short rest, or to see if he can, if he's.
Zan's chaotic
I played
good.
like that.
So
I just-
she's quite literally okay with whatever is okay with the group.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, if that's a thing, I can
You can suggest
propose
it.
that.
Mhm.
I say we do
You
that.
can even use persuasion if you want to convince
I
the rest
am
of the group that.
charismatic AF.
Okay.
So-
you can actually try and convince the group.
I'm gonna try to convince us to set up a small camp, a safe
I see.
way, a safe
I see,
distance away
yes.
from the ooze to wait it out to see if he.
Alright, so you'll roll a d20 plus persuasion.
For the Phoenix and
Can I try to stop him, like, not to?
That's
first-
18
No.
I have Art
Okay.
Kuno drawn
plus
on my card.
charisma.
his.
You can roll a counter roll to see whether or not you're persuaded.
All the
20.
captains of the
Okay,
Facebook
so your
groups got
roll, base roll is a 22.
I want to.
So like Phoenix
It's a
and River,
wisdom
the High King,
To not be
Lady
persuaded.
Lightning,
I have a
and
question.
Angel Catalunya one.
Nice.
No.
You failed. You are persuaded to leave the tree alone.
That one
I
was
need you to
cool.
roll a d20 plus
I hope
wisdom.
they do have a Lugia.
But
thing.
he's looking for a potion,
Yeah, that
so
was the
we
one they
need him.
created for the
He's still hearing
Here are those
things.
Pokemon cards. Can I look at them? Do you mind?
Yeah, it's a new deck that I built.
Team Soul.
So I rolled d20.
I haven't messed with these new cards. That's why I wanted to look at it.
What's that?
Oh, that Flareon's gorgeous looking.
You were persuaded to let the ooze take care of itself.
Good.
Zan backs up, leans up against a
Did you
different
give up
tree.
being DM?
Hmm?
Did you give up being DM?
Just for this one while I write my own story. I have to take breaks between
Wait, can I
writing
be DM
stories.
someday?
And right now I'm not in control of
This
my
is
characters,
gorgeous.
so
I like ice types. They're my
Okay,
favorite.
so I assume you move your quarter staff and walk away.
Save the rest of the party, and now
Yeah,
I don't
Snow
have control of
Rick's the
said character
evolution.
because Black
yeah,
Ooze
dude.
is.
I be running Morale Ice on X and Y and on my.
I pulled a
regular stuff.
Gandalf and
I
saved
like
them, but at the
ice
risk of
types
killing
and-
myself.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're taking
That's
your
how I'm trying to
quarterstaff
tell
and
them,
waiting for
guys,
him.
don't- Like, I'm going
Yeah.
to die. And if you save me, I'm going to kill you. So.
Does that count as a short rest?
You can.
I want to count it as that so
Okay.
that I can have my key.
So
back.
you all are short resting while the ooze slowly takes damage. How much
Okay.
damage do you want to take at once, Ryan? Because you're resting for like 4 hours.
I'll give it all to me once.
What
See if I
happens-
die.
What happens to my dysentery while we're
Around
waiting?
is 10 seconds.
Give or take, yeah.
You're resting for 4 hours. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure you just die.
I just
Do I really need to roll?
How quickly could I pull myself
That's the first step that I
Within 4 hours.
built.
Yeah.
So you should eat brew.
Mind you, I only have an hour.
Good friend.
Yeah.
So
Especially the
after an
this
hour
is
of them
what I
resting,
want
I'll be in
now.
mode.
I'm ready.
I would say it take 5 rounds to get through the trees
That's
together
this
and
is
then
mostly
slide
what I
out.
want
Okay,
now.
so at least
That's
5
why
rounds
I
worth of
always-
damage.
Like, I run a lot
So
of.
took it over because I only have one Pokemon.
I run a
Round
lot
1
of this.
would take 2.
And
At least it took it
7.
a little bit.
What happens to my
It was,
dysentery while resting?
Pokemon fan.
While you're resting, you're not doing
They
anything,
had 3 Pokemon.
so it doesn't affect you.
Do we get like?
It will affect Nakai because he's doing something.
And during this short rest, I get my key back to 2.
Okay.
And don't we gain a little bit of life?
You can if you want to use a hit dice.
And is there anything else I need to do?
That small box. You currently have 3 of these. You can roll up to 3 of them to gain
21.
back life.
Do I need to make sure
21?
I'm like eating or drinking or something while we're resting?
You can.
Is that should I need to take care of?
That's up to you. Yeah, you can. You should.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I eat one of my daily rations and
Yeah.
stuff. So
That's usually what a short rest is for.
24?
lower this to 7 days worth of
Don't
rations.
die.
This is why I run a lot of Pokemon fan club and letters. One to get this to get fire on, and I run a lot of this so I can get a lot of fire in.
25?
So you
Don't die.
take one.
One more round,
See,
right?
what I just do is
Just live.
I just click and then get out because I think if you tap it, then it doesn't give it to you. But I mean, I never have
31.
too many because I don't have like any Pokemon.
And dead.
Yeah.
No.
Eevee.
You're dead?
Yep. Officially dead. I don't even get death signals.
Some
Do
direction.
we see?
And then
like
at that
that
hour is
back?
when I turn back into a butterfly, crushed underneath the
You
tree.
see the ooze disappear, and I'll even say for suddenly this puff of glitter comes from the inside of his lungs that was left.
Both of them very low levels.
I'm
I
gonna
was so pissed.
I'm gonna use
You guys are still resting for. That's only 1 hour.
oh
Yeah.
Do we see this during the 1 hour?
Yeah, you see the puff of glitter show up.
Yeah. At the end of the hour, basically.
Essentially,
Dead.
he died while trying to squeeze out from underneath.
I want to run over there. I'm going to have. You're going to have a funeral for.
that's what
saving
I'm
my
saying,
life.
dude. I'm using the debris from the tree to make a cross and putting it up on your
And most of the party knows that my 2 weapons are holy
Are his
symbols.
holy symbols.
So like, you guys aren't stealing those. I'm gonna make that very clear. Do not steal
No,
those.
I'm not going to save your body.
hold on.
We're
I
going.
was-
We're going to give you a grave and everything. You saved our lives.
Okay,
You see Zan
so
walk
wait, hold
over,
on.
grab the sword,
Since, like,
cross them where he passed, and you see her just kneel in front of it for
Yeah,
a
I had a
minute.
Vaporeon,
Since
and then
like I am
I
a
hatched one egg.
acolyte.
Evolved
My
that.
the backstory of mine was that
It evolved into a
I had
Vaporeon.
like didn't I have a
But
cross?
This Vaporeon is a
You have a holy symbol, yes.
You have a holy symbol of some sort.
It's a holy
So-
symbol of whatever you want it to be.
Okay, so it's just gonna be a cross.
So
Okay.
now I'm just, like,
I walk up
here's
the tree,
cross that I can actually
I get on my
do.
knees, I grab the cross, put it to my chest, and I pray. I pray that he goes
Yeah, there's
up
not
there
really
well.
a lot of grass types.
The only grass type that I have is a Parasect
And that he
Bug.
fought really well
So that does
in this
nothing
battle.
against
She-
water.
But
She fought.
It's Delilah.
Oh, okay.
It's
And
a bug
she,
grass Pokemon,
Sad,
but
you
both
guys died
moves
without knowing I was
are
royalty.
type.
So
Yeah.
she
That's like
fighting for
so
her
I finally evolved
teammates.
my
Yeah.
like Raveler
Okay.
into
I'm going to go over there.
Yeah. and it
Put
has
3
two ground
pieces of
types.
gold on his thing
Yeah, I was hoping for a
and
pop.
put the
See,
crocodile
my,
into
my
with the
primate
gold.
has low sweep.
Oh, don't
which is
ask how I
fine,
got the
and
primate.
Night Slasher is dark, so that's pretty cool.
I'm not.
What's Snark Shobby?
She's a rogue, I'm sorry.
Psychic, Ghost.
This
She's
is
a
from
rogue,
Kyler.
I'm sorry.
She can steal anything except the holy weapon.
She doesn't plan to steal those.
That's it for the
Like,
first
she
bit.
can technically steal the holy weapons.
But I mean,
But-
But what about him?
Because
Huh?
if you have
What about him?
Don't worry about him.
Exodor or Alakazam
Okay.
versing your primate, then you can choose special move.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, stealing stealing anything. I'm just like giving fair warning. You don't steal holy symbols.
As he walks away, you see
But I mean,
2
at least
flame
I'll be able to
swords
do
that you know are his holy
at
weapons,
the same time.
the cross,
Night Slash,
and a tooth.
Yeah.
because it's 4 instead of like 1 full.
My
flame
gold's gone.
with
Oh,
the
yeah.
boss.
Yeah, the gold's gone.
Yeah.
So that.
Wait.
But you don't know that.
Can I have his
Ranking, which
axe?
is the full bar
Or
thing.
did you-
No, we
You
don't
gonna
know
climb
this.
underneath that tree to get that axe, the morning star?
Yeah.
Which is pretty much weak against
Yes.
everything that I've
Go and
been
get.
pressing.
I'm going to get
Yeah.
purple
Water.
or blue.
What
Blue
about rock?
star.
Is it strong against rock?
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay,
Whether or not
strength
it's
check,
strong
reach, and
against
reach.
snake.
Okay.
So
As I say, there was 5 javelins, bluey star.
Yeah, so like by the time I finally
10.
fill up the hurricane,
No, 13.
Oh, they're
I had chainmail.
Some of the bark breaks away.
Wait, when is it going to be my
I'm
turn?
going to keep trying
I had a lot of gold.
Now, I'm going to let you see with your gold. I just want Bluey. I'm going to keep trying.
Oh, I had that feather scale.
19, 20,
Espeon,
And my ring.
Leafeon,
22.
Glaceon.
Okay, you start finding parts of a wing.
Are they?
Yeah, Gen 2.
I'm going to
you
keep
use
trying.
my
I'm
I
getting
mean, she
it.
might as well go and steal, like, grab at least the whole pack and figure out what the pack what was inside my
And then
pack.
you have to.
I'm serious. You
Do I see
really
his
might.
pack?
Because then you have to.
Well, if you're reaching in to grab what my body has, you're grabbing me and the pack. So
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
I want to try to get as many Pokemon as I
Okay.
can.
it might give you a little bit more
You see
info
part
on
of
a
the
character
pack,
you
but it's
didn't
still
know.
stuck
And
underneath.
it's gonna lower the
Going to
chance
get-
of Gen 1.
17.
Which will be good.
You could-
because
you're able to
give
grab
all these
and start
TVs
pulling it out.
provided us that I get,
Yeah.
like, 24/7.
And I think
Did you not get my message?
Top position will be a lot
My
different.
with my sounds
It's-
off.
I also hope that
Take
they
1
fix
damage.
all bugs where
You're still getting
it doesn't
off
let me
that
turn
straight.
it, or the
Yeah,
gym-
I'm going to get this.
Well, that's because it hasn't loaded yet. True. The 5 minutes. But then the gym.
I figured.
The gym's still super glitchy.
Like that's his whole job in life. I mean,
Part of why she
Yeah,
left it
'cause
there.
every time
Yeah.
I start to load a gym,
9.
I have no clue if it's going to actually like.
I'm just saying, like, you know what it means for someone to steal a holy symbol.
Take 4.
Okay.
I try not to press it.
The wrath of a god down on you. You know.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Can you
so
sing
let it
again?
Load all the way through.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I'm talking.
See, my problem
Sing.
is I'm sitting
Yeah,
there
it's
tipsy
healing
trying to get
sing.
it
Oh, the healing
going,
word?
and that raises it.
It won't save me.
Can I just set 2 or am I waiting on him to
I
finish?
try not to touch it once it's thrown.
You can do stuff if you want. What do you want to do?
I wanna
13.
Okay, one more. You need to pass one more.
I want to religion check your swords.
Okay.
You can do so.
20. Natural 20.
With
And
20?
you're able to get out.
Yeah, it'll be that, and then you'll add a religion.
Do I see the thing?
Oh, gross.
One guy.
Do I see the...
It's only 4.
Do I see Bluey in
You're
the
not
back?
proficient in religion?
He was walking to me.
Oh, it's only. It's
Oh,
only,
I gotta
it's
go.
only
My
6.
dad's here.
Okay.
6.
We're almost done anyway. So
You recognize they are holy symbols, and you
Can you
believe them
play
to,
for me?
to belong to.
we're probably gonna end up
some
going to
kind
a rest
of
after
cult.
this. So.
Like
Yes.
inklings
I got the
that they're
back.
Arconians?
Huh?
Like inklings that they're Arconians?
No,
I mean,
just that they belong to.
I
a
saw-
Well, to be fair, I told him
Oh, did
that
you?
I follow a draconian
Okay.
Hey,
god.
can you hold on?
So yeah.
So you believe they belong to a draconian cult.
Really?
Religion.
Because when you're slowing down.
He wouldn't have used the word cult.
And then
Religion.
Can I search the pack?
get more distance.
Can I search the pack?
Yeah, you pulled it out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Can I
sorry.
search the
The,
pack?
the pack is technically in your possession,
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to search.
so you will find whatever is in his pack.
So in the pack, as you empty it out, is
Use it, man.
a pouch full of gold.
Yes.
I had 184 gold and 6 silver.
6 silver.
See you later,
What
Nakai.
about this? I want to talk to that girl, NPC girl.
Okay.
I think I recognize the set of culture that these swords belong to,
How much
and want to
gold?
return them to
I
a
never knew those doors were there.
That's
place
why the
of
curtain's
worship
there.
for 'em. What do you think about that?
What's it lead to?
The skate shop.
We're gonna make her roll
The what?
religion.
The
That's
skate
not the
shop?
greatest thing ever.
Oh, okay.
But they put up that soundproofy shit, and then there's a fake wall behind that. So-
Okay, so it doesn't do anything.
15. In most cases, you don't want to touch a holy symbol.
One second.
That's all she'd know. She'd know it's from a religion, and that it's being of a strong religion. She wouldn't want to touch them.
Fashion's memorial for butterfly bed by dead tree, grabs dust, throws it in the air, prays.
So there was 184 gold
There was glitter that aspired from her
and
lungs.
6 silver.
Can I bag it?
Glitter?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You
I'm
find
bagging that shit.
Okay.
the Kelgoth feather scale.
I'm gonna find a really monumental.
Remember
place
Bowser's
and
thing?
cast it into the wind
That was
for
in there.
remembering.
Okay, I'm not going to let her see that. Because
Oh.
she still doesn't know you have it.
My feather scale.
Oh, she's watching you.
Bag of
She just watched you robbed my gold.
Delilah.
There was also a ring
Nice.
of royalty in my bag.
I put the ring down on your grave
And a scroll of pedigree showing that I was royalty.
You guys just see my face just drop.
Hey,
Yeah.
let me see that necklace you snapped out of my ice bridge.
He knows
I lost,
you took it. He doesn't know.
I
anything else.
lost it in the trunk of the tree.
Can I do like an intuition check to see if he's lying?
Yes, versus his deception.
There we go.
Insight versus deception.
And I can still lie to you.
Inside.
Well, that's what the check is.
That's only 9.
How much do I get?
5 plus your deception, which is
Well, he's busy. Zan's like, "What you find?"
charisma, which is a +1, plus your proficiency, which is a +2, so +3, so 8.
And I'm 9.
So he knows.
7 to your insight, so 7 plus your wisdom, which is a +2, so 9.
I can tell you're lying. Hand it over.
By 1.
Fight you. I give her the scroll and the ring to show and say, I almost died for that. I'm keeping it.
I'll give it back. I just want to examine it.
You can search my body. You won't find it.
You can technically roll a search check. And he just gave you permission.
Yeah. But I hid it very well. I have it with my thieves.
So at this point, you need to roll a
I
stealth
do?
check for it. You would need to roll a search.
If
you would need to roll a
I
stealth
choose to check him,
Yeah.
I don't choose to check him. What I choose to do.
Breathe fire or breathe ice on him.
He does have it back.
Or flurry of blows him.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Punch him multiple times.
Okay,
As your martial arts, you're able to punch him twice, and in flurry of blows will give you a third punch, I believe.
Okay.
2 more.
Wait,
2 more,
still
so
gets
4
to do it.
punches.
Immediately after you take the action of attack on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as your martial artist, you can technically punch, flurry of blows, punch.
Wait, but technically he hasn't got his stuff back because we're doing this in the hour you die.
That's his fists. He's a monk.
Okay.
He doesn't need anything.
I will punch you.
Yeah, this is him going punch.
Okay, I really don't want to get punched, so I say, you're a monk, your honor. Do you promise me to give it back?
know he's
Oh, yeah. I'll get back to you.
Okay, I hand it
I
to
love
him.
player
I'm not
knowledge
rogue.
coming in.
I'll give it back.
Metagaming.
Okay.
I give it to him.
Well, to be fair, I'm giving them player knowledge not to steal a holy symbol, simply because, like, you do not want
Zan
a
wouldn't have
god.
left. Zan's like, that's a bad idea.
You don't want a god rampaging on you.
Arcana check the necklace. 14 plus, what is it? Perception?
Arcana.
Oh, Arcana, yeah. So +4 on perception, so +6, so that's 20.
It is magical, and you can tell it is of ability modifying.
Don't know what ability though.
Correct.
Can I equip
Roll a
Louis?
perception.
Gross. That would happen. Perception's down there. +2 to 4.
It looks familiar.
Okay, can I see it? I want to try the same thing you're doing.
This seems to have positive effects. Enjoy.
It has ability modifying. You do not know if it is positive or negative.
He could just be saying it has positive effects. Like, he's pissed off at the rogue for lying, so he's like, here, positive effects.
I want to roll to see what I know about it.
Go for it. Do more. Are you trained in Arcana?
No, he's not.
Okay.
2.
No.
You know it's magical, but only because the monk told you.
And he told you it was positive magic.
Roll perception.
Though, before Delilah died, she was yelling, it's going to kill us!
Oh, well, okay. I don't know the turn.
No.
It still looks familiar.
What do you know of this? Points to
Zane.
Zane.
See my phone.
Okay.
Zan looks at it.
I may take a drive over.
I
across the
paid
street,
dearly
'cause
for
there's
one
3
similar.
doors over there.
Yeah, there's actually been lures over
And
there.
she
right
reaches
all
down
night.
her, down the front of
We'll
her
just
shirt and
keep
pulls one out and looks
playing,
just like it.
replenishing
Only
it.
that one has a red gem on it and hers has a blue gem.
I'm definitely gonna.
I want
What color is the gym across the river? There's a gym across the river.
There is a gem across the river.
I noticed a third gym by the river. I wonder how they're connected.
That's an actual gem. What you're looking at is a locket with a gem in it.
Well, I'm assuming the gym's the same size as the ones in
Can I
The
equip
gem is
Louis?
much larger than what this locket is.
Oh, okay. Well,
Is
shit.
it one of those?
I don't read minds very well, but I'm pretty sure but we're on the same track, yes.
One of the ones off my sheet?
Yeah.
Can I try
Damn.
it again? Can I try the second one that I did?
Perception? You already know that it looks just like Zan's, only with a different
There's
color
only
gem.
any-
Can I try it again though? I want to find.
That's all you're gonna
Oh,
look to find
yeah,
out.
It's depressing.
Oh, okay.
I had one for like 10 minutes and that's
Can I equip Bluey?
There's nothing else around.
It's up to you. Bluey's not my holy symbol. It was
I
a holy
remember
symbol of a
one
church
time.
that I stole it from.
Not a holy symbol.
Well, I'm just saying. I stole it from a church.
He handed me the necklace so
You were
that
given it from a church.
he handed me the necklace so that I could inspect it one
True.
more time.
Oh, I forgot,
Instead
there was-
of inspecting, I dropped it around.
Hendrix, I forgot. There was also the quill in my bag that I stole from the church.
No?
What did he do?
I dropped the necklace around your neck instead of checking it again.
Okay.
You have a necklace on.
You don't.
It's a locket?
Okay.
It's a locket. It has a red gem on it.
Wait, can I open the locket?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm going to open the locket.
Does it have a badger on it?
After I take it off, I'm going to open
Did you get
it.
that
Are there demons
reference?
inside?
Did you get that reference?
Yeah.
Ghost of Christmas past?
Okay, you take it off and you open it and there's nothing inside.
There used to be a gem inside?
There's nothing inside.
Do a perception check to see if it appears as though anything used to be inside.
Okay. And I get a +2. 12.
You can tell there used to be clockwork inside.
Oh.
Fucking time wizards, dude. This fucking forest, bro. Jeez, man. Okay.
I'll go and pocket it.
There's nothing else we can do here. We should proceed east.
So, I'm going to equip Bluey.
It's just a morning star.
Yeah.
It does 1d8. It goes based off the strength.
Okay, apply odds or evens to them.
Odds or evens to both of them?
Yeah.
Odds, evens?
Okay. Okay. Out of nowhere, a gentleman shows up and grabs your arm. He is cloaked in black robes, and he yells at you, "Get out of my forest and never return."
What do you think we're doing? I tell him.
You feel your arm burn, and then he disappears, and you now have a clock placed on your arm that strikes midnight, and you remember nothing that's happened in the last 4 hours. I'm sorry, 8 hours. 8 hours.
Okay.
A long rest?
So you don't remember the fight with the tree.
Okay.
You don't remember your short rest.
You don't
Okay.
remember
You don't
me
remember me,
dying?
period.
You don't remember the butterfly dying.
Oh.
You don't remember seeing the man.
Okay.
You don't even remember being in the time lost forest.
Okay. I'm
You saw
fine
your
with that.
arm burns and there's a clock on it, apparently.
Really? Or is that?
You have a burned clock face in your arm.
How did I get this?
You don't know.
No, I'm asking them.
They
You really
either.
don't remember?
You don't remember either.
Who are you?
I don't remember either.
You don't remember either.
Who are you? Wait, why do I have this? What's going on? Because
I'm so confused
I
right
just
now.
see a morning star. I'm like, this is the same one as his. Why do I have?
As you look around, you've only traveled about a half mile from the city you left.
Do you remember anything?
So you guys aren't even in that forest anymore.
How did we get here? That show on that episode of Rick and Morty. How did I get there? How did I get here?
Who's
You,
this?
you do remember him. You
Oh,
just don't
okay.
remember everything that happened from entering the time lost forest. You don't remember any of that.
Where's the butterfly?
Zan shakes her head and she looks rather confused of why you don't know, but she says nothing.
Why do I have a clock? Why do I have his morning star? I'm so confused.
Did they leave the ring and the pedigree and the swords in the forest?
We left it with
Well,
your
Zan
girl.
had the pedigree and the
So I have to
ring.
relearn
Yeah, I gave-
everything again now.
I gave her those
sorry?
stuff.
So I have to relearn everything again now.
No, you just don't remember anything from when you went in the time forest. You still leveled. You still
That's what
have
I'm talking
that.
about. That's what
You
I'm
just
talking
don't
about.
remember
Anything-
what caused you to level.
That's
you
what I'm
still have
talking
those
about.
abilities.
Yeah.
So
And you don't remember me dying or anything.
So you still hit your new level.
Perception.
You still know all of your things. You just don't
He
know
can
what
level
happens
up.
to make you level.
are we still near this thing's
No.
Nope.
carcass and? Well, God damn, dude, I'm fucked.
I don't know. See,
Are we on a
Player
road?
knowledge? Yes, you're on a road. Player knowledge, you had rolled earlier when you were in the forest to know you were in the time lost forest. So if you ever remember any of this, you'll remember I was in the time lost forest and it obviously moved while I was in it. Because it doesn't take the things that are
After this,
in
can
it
you
that
help
enter
me?
it.
Can you help me level up?
Also,
that's clear
technically,
knowledge.
the body and everything else
It's
would.
still in the Time Lost Forest.
Oh,
it
but-
just moved with it.
Oh, I thought you said it didn't take anything that was.
No,
with
it started in it. They didn't.
Hey Zan, where were you?
They walked in. It didn't move to their location. They moved into it.
No, what I'm saying, technically, Delilah didn't start in that location.
Correct.
So
her body is still there.
should still
Yeah.
not be in the forest, but
Correct.
wherever
Well, would it
she was
just-
buried within the general location, and
But
he
the
would
tree's
technically
gone.
be within the same location.
The tree's gone.
Okay.
The river's gone. The swamp's gone.
The swamp's
The
gone.
swamp is gone.
We're in a forest now.
That makes my question irrelevant then.
But your body is there. Everything that was on them is there.
Zane's nearby.
Yes.
Why did you leave the town, Zane?
Zan.
Zan, sorry.
We left the town to find the survivor. Haigana?
Yeah, Hagana.
Wait, do I remember him saying that?
You
we-
remember why you left the town. You
Wasn't
left the
there
town
more
to
with
find
us when
Haigana.
we left?
The butterfly.
Where is she?
Which, according
She
to the
points to the
scroll
body.
of pedigree, she'd know my full name because it's on the scroll.
Oh.
She's not
Oh, I
sharing
read.
that.
I saw.
She's not sharing. He knows she's royal. But she's more like, huh.
Yeah, because after I looked through it and everything, I gave it to her and the ring,
Mm-hmm.
so she knows who you were. In your honor.
She also states that because she's like, that's too far away to travel right now.
Persuasion.
So, wait.
on-
Wait.
We should.
But do
Persuasion on. Standing around is doing nothing. We need to continue east until more answers become apparent.
Zan doesn't need to be persuaded.
That's 16 plus my perception. Oh no, plus.
Are you going to argue with him or just go?
No, I'm trying to talk to you. So, do we remember that he says we need to go to the town for a...
Yes, you remember why you left the town
Okay.
full of the lizard infected.
So now we know that he's dead.
You know he's dead, she is dead,
She is.
but you do not know what killed her.
Okay. I'm like, well, if she's dead for who knows what reason, I think we should still go look for the survivor for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I tried saying...
That's a
that-
symbol on the ring.
Cool. Yeah, I got my 20 on persuasion to continue east.
Okay.
It's a butterfly
Well,
on
you don't have
fire.
to hurt. I'm
with the
with
number
you.
I just rolled it anyways for funsies, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, we're traveling east.
Wait, I hold up the morning star. Does it glow?
No.
Does Zan have any light?
Zan doesn't carry it. Well, she has the torches that are in her bag from you, but Zan has dark vision.
I have a lantern and some oil and everything.
Does Zan mind if I stay close to her? She use my eyes.
She doesn't mind at all.
Cool. Got it.
Okay, so she leads you through because it has gotten dark. She leads you through, and you all reach the next city. But you see most things are closed except City Inn.
Approaches in.
Does the town look empty or does it just look like it's asleep?
It's asleep.
Oh, okay. I walked to the end. I just wanted to make
You see some drunkards. Because, well, they're drunk.
Okay.
What town is this?
Wait, this is very
I'm asking the people.
This is very
Oh,
important
River
to
Leg.
This is
River
very
Leg?
important
River
to
Leg.
my survival. Do I remember getting the poison?
No, because you're in the Time Lost Forest.
Oh no. One of my water skins are poisoned.
Though
and I-
Nakai does have the potion to heal him.
He does.
He doesn't remember why he has them.
Exactly.
But he does have them.
but I have a water
If they
skin
do
with poison in
anything
it.
excessive, they have dysentery.
Does that
Until
do-
they rest twice.
Does that do
Or
hi-
2 long rests.
history check on the town? That's a thing?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, it's shitty. 6. Oh, 8.
Okay. You know, this town is known for making wine. And lots of it. It is a human city. And it is very welcoming.
They speak common, probably.
Yeah, they're human.
Okay,
Sits
so
at bar, orders wine.
do you tell us that it's
They
known
give
for
you
wine
wine.
and
They say the
everything?
first glass is always on the house here.
So I only have one.
Anybody sit next to me?
Zan doesn't usually sit at bars. She usually keeps her back to the door.
Buys second drink for Zan.
As long as you tell them it's for Zan, they won't charge you for it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Got it.
Because it's wine, I'm going to dump out both of my water skins and fill them up with wine.
So you don't want coffee or the poisoned water.
Well, I poisoned the coffee
Okay. You don't want the poisoned coffee
or the
or the water.
No. But do I see there's something
Oh,
like in
did they
the-
take my white water skin?
Well,
He's got
it,
You
your bag.
technically took my
Okay,
bag, so
so-
you would also have my wine
You
water
would
skin.
know that there's alcohol in him.
yeah.
What else do they sell here?
Yeah, you would know that my medium-sized bag, which you knew was
In
mine,
itself runs
Yeah.
rooms.
would be
Yeah.
They have
wine.
So I
wine,
just jump
different
out the
kinds
other
of food
two.
from the area, fish. You notice there's steak, which is the first time you've seen this for a little while. Delicacies such as special baked potatoes,
For the
special
morning start,
spices
do I get
in
any
the
pluses or
area.
no?
as far
This
as I
is a
know,
larger
it's just
city
a.
than what the other ones you've been through have been.
Is there such
It's
thing
just a
as like
D8,
lore
and it
check for
uses
the
its
town to
strength.
see if something's going on?
So-
Strength is a +3.
Yeah, so you get a +5 to hit with it,
So
Plus 5 to hit.
which one am I
Yeah.
being counted for?
and then
more
it's
would
a
be under history.
D8 +3.
+3.
Yeah. See, mine was a +7 to hit with a +5
Can you
damage.
help me like
4
level up to
plus
level
2.
3?
Yeah,
Okay.
23.
we can do that here in a
You
little
know
bit.
that this city is also known for being the original spawning place for the Kelgoth many, many years ago.
I don't know what a Kelgoth is.
It's the big baddie everyone's against.
Oh.
It's what Bowser was.
So basically, I know that this town is responsible for that thing's formation.
It's where it was the original sighting of it, but that was years ago. But then again, you also know that the Kelgoth supposedly went extinct.
Oh, do we have to pay for our rooms and everything?
Yes, the rooms you'll have to pay for.
Um,
It's a silver for a room and a meal.
Okay. How much silver is a gold?
There's 10 silver and a gold.
if you want, I can pay for it.
So long as you're not using electrums.
Yeah.
Yeah, pay for me.
Most
I'm
people
going
don't
to
use
pay for
electrums.
2.
Pay for the month. He's poor. He only has 28 gold.
You
Yeah.
see Zan sit at a table, write a letter, and then hands it to the tavern end and ask her to send it postal.
Oh
Who
yeah, I
you
can write
talking
letters
to?
now.
Well, the letter I just sent was to tell Delilah's family she's no longer with us.
Oh
The
yeah.
one here is to my
So-
husband and children.
The family hasn't
places-
seen her in years,
place-
so
I wanna
they already
put it-
assumed she was dead.
I want to put the bag of the dust that I collected on top of the letter and say you should probably send this to.
But you don't know what it's from. You don't remember. You just have a bag of glitter.
Oh. I
Well,
guess
but
I
he
don't.
knows that Delilah was glittery
Glittery.
before I
Yeah.
covered myself in.
I could kind of just assume.
And I have a whetstone if you want to sharpen something. That's how I sharpen the tube.
I use a quarter staff. It's okay.
Zan somewhat
You can
lied in the
sharpen
letter
it.
It's
saying
made of
that
wood.
she had met Delilah and then found her remains. I don't know what happened to her. Here's what we have left. I will personally return her pedigree and ring when I am able to travel there.
Sad day.
Rip. But she was on a death mission.
Moment of silence.
And she also leaves the address to her tavern for them to contact her if
It's like,
necessary.
technically, she wasn't on a death mission, but she did go on one to save you.
Yeah. But we don't remember that. And now I have a giant.
The
wait,
important part is Ryan played a paladin even though it didn't live.
Wait.
Well, that was the whole thing. We were trying to decide whether or not I could still survive as a paladin.
I have a question. Does the clock disappear when they heal me?
No.
Do I touch it? Does it feel like a clock or does it feel like skin?
It's,
Can I-
it's like a
Oh.
tattoo almost.
Oh.
Arcana check the clock. That's a thing,
It
huh?
looks like a tattoo.
Yes. Does it move?
Arcana's balling?
No.
It is always
I don't know
like a
nothing
midnight.
about time magic.
I
Or
asked
noon,
it.
however you want to look
I
at it.
asked her, "Do you know how I got this?"
It's wibbly wobbly,
She looks
timey
at you.
wimey.
From a time mage.
Talks to Inda.
Yay!
Is
His
it-
name is Medivh, and he is a jackass.
She
So
already
is
knows
he
he
going to be
plays it by
following
looking
us
at
with
it?
this?
She knows because she's studied it because she's traveled with someone before who's gotten the same symbol.
Does he reside near here?
He lives in the Time Lost Forest.
The guy that got the.
So I can only assume at some point.
No, the
we
one
went
that
through
gave
Time
you
Do you
Lost
know the
Forest.
extent of his time magic?
Do I know the extent of it? No. I just know it is great.
Any possibility
Didn't
that
you
we can
say,
control him and get our butterfly back?
No. His buddy, Manid, he's taken me all the way back to before we had horses and carriages as a standard thing. I never want to return to that time. I try not to piss off time ages.
So your friend got the same tattoo.
Yes.
Is he close to here?
He's all my friend that got the tattoo?
Yeah.
No.
No. Do you know where he lives so I can send him a message?
She lives up north with the elves.
Can I write a message to her?
Sure.
Because I have a quill and everything from him. Okay, going right. I got the same mark from the same time you made. Maybe you can spread some light on it or something.
You can send the message.
Okay, I'm going to send the message.
You would also need to tell them where they need to send the return message to.
And
You could tell her Zan's Tavern.
Yeah.
I want to question the barkeeper.
Go for
why?
He lives in the town.
it. He lives in the town.
Oh.
What's the Time Mage's name?
The Time Lord's name?
Yeah, that's what I meant. That we got from
Mediv.
Mediv? What you know about Mediv?
Is it Time Mage? Particular midnight. Wait,
Do I hear this? Because I would probably follow him. If
Do you know anything about a mark he leaves on people?
they're not trying to be quiet.
Oh.
All the
I
time
say
they just
like
leave one.
I say like this, and show him the mark.
Yeah, that's meta.
Are there any stories behind their meaning?
It means you've run into a time mage. Most who leave with metas have pissed him off. It's a mark that if he finds you again in his area, he may kill you.
I don't remember where I got this mark.
Most people don't. The only reason we know is because Meta has written scripts that have passed through time. It's a warning.
Oh, okay. So I don't even know how to make sure I don't.
Correct.
We don't have to go back that way.
But we don't know
Is that
where
your
it
new
came
guy?
because I bet he's not just.
It makes
gonna be in
sense
the
for trying to
open.
track you, though.
And me and you don't remember.
Well, I mean, but we can safely assume that he resides in the forest. We know it's a time forest.
I have never been able
No,
to
we
make a
don't.
perception
We don't
check.
remember the time forest.
You also found a letter in the butterfly stuff.
Okay, what does the letter say?
It's from a person named Hygana
Isn't that
asking
the
for assistance.
Wait, isn't that the person we're searching for?
Yes.
I don't tell him this.
Hence why.
Yeah, I walk over to you and put the letter on the table, face down,
This is
and I say I found
my
this in his stuff.
replacement character. This is the one.
I'm
that's
assuming
dead.
your friend would have written in common.
Yeah.
I'm
Or in
assuming.
Draconian. It would have been like a mix of the two, but it would have been like mostly common.
Okay.
Is any,
So she reads it and says this is a survivor, and apparently she was asking for Delilah's help in the city that was destroyed.
Yeah. So now we know why he wanted to come here so bad.
I have an idea,
Yes.
man.
Oh, I walked away to give her the letter.
Well, we're all kind of in the same
Yeah.
area.
Do you trust me?
Yeah. Common and
Oh.
Draconian.
I barely know you, but kind of. It depends on what it is. If you don't want other people to hear it, you can talk in another language.
We already know how to summon the Time Lord.
I
To
walk.
find the Ten Lost Forest.
Spend
Wait.
time in the Lost Forest. I want to go sit in the center of the forest, cross-legged until he shows up.
You know
Wait.
the Time Forest moves, so you'd have to find it again.
I'm sticking to the mission. She died. I don't know how, but she died when we were going over there. I'm going to finish it.
I mean, if I had a clock on my arm, I'd be kind of worried about it.
Well, I sent
You can tell Zan's quite glad that it's not on her
Like,
arm.
I'm saying, dude, like if I have a clock on my arm, I am desperately trying to get to the
Why
bottom
do you think
of
I'm
this.
sending messages to people that have it? Because if this is just a warning, I'm not going back.
You wrote a letter to Epiphany.
Yeah.
I dated a chick named Epiphany once.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I dated a chick named
What's
Epiphany
funny is
once.
that's actually my sister-in-law's character from a previous campaign.
Oh.
I'm assuming they're all within like a bar or
Mhm.
Okay, make sure.
has it been at least like a few hours since they left?
Yeah, they're
Delilah?
talking, getting drunk, kind of mourning the loss of their friend,
So what are we doing? Are we
discussing
still heading
ways
east or
of
what?
revenge.
Yeah, we're still heading east.
Okay, I want to make sure all my shit's filled, my water skin, blah blah blah, etc.
I have
I'm
three.
I'm stocked up.